Good Lord, that box is massive. Do we want to set that on the ground?
We will once pre-show.
Can't see the gun show. Right? I work hard for these.
Oh, when you do that, no one hears you.
Oh,
When I listen to the podcast.
they can't hear when I do what? Oh, good. That's good to know. That really bothers you, doesn't it? Well, it just flaps around. You old people need to stop doing this. That's awesome.
The only time they've called me old is when we gone against their school.
Yeah.
And when people get a hold of us, it's always after we loot. When we win a picks, they never say anything.
And there was a 4-team division, so you only had then 3 division games. We started off the year 0-7.
I got to get my notepad. Grant Oliver in the his house. Oops.
Where's he been?
I got to turn those off. I forgot. Grant, they're obviously too busy to talk to you, so hope you're having a good day.
Well, Grant, was he even here last week?
You watched the replay. You got duties.
Probably had a student watch it for him, just so we would think.
He told me we talked this week. He told me.
Grant's never called me once.
Why would he call you?
Oh. Just say hi, check in, see how things are going.
How many times have you called him and said hi and checked?
I don't have his number. Where's my earpiece? Thank you.
Were you hoping it was gone so you can gripe?
Yeah, I really was.
T-Fred in the house.
Let the insults begin.
You T-Fred.
T-Fred got aggressive with me. He drew first blood. I did. Isn't that right, Ronnie? Just throwing our gifts around? Oh, there we go. Wait a second. There we go.
Grant said you had my number at one point.
Do I have Grant's number?
You did for one time.
Did he take it away?
You were sitting right there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was good. That was funny. Oh boy, here we go again.
Duncan. Does Duncan have a bye week?
They need one after last week.
It's embarrassing is what that was.
I don't remember seeing Duncan on the schedule this week. Duncan, 22nd. Yeah, they're off this week. I thought so.
Oh boy.
They're going to finish the season 2-0 and finish 6-4.
And make the playoffs.
Joe Morales confirms Duncan has an easy dub this week. Yes, correct, Joe. I saw Grant. I said Duncan. I don't remember seeing Duncan this week. So anyway,
Why am I behind the box? Is this what happens when you're under 500 in your picks?
You're behind the box and you're looking between two hats.
Oh boy, there it goes. That's what happens when you're below 500 in your picks. You get canceled.
They got a lot better real fast. It's amazing how much these brown box absorb the light.
Yeah.
I think this joke's went on long, Chris. This is a little.
T. Fred, Chris, did you get my text about the changes to McGinnis' schedule?
Stop.
I did. I responded. T. Fred. I said you'd be home by 6 o'clock. Yeah, I need to get my notepad over there.
Already got 20 people.
What was
Corbin Bixby has scored another touchdown. Yeah, Corbin. We'll talk about that.
Not a whole lot they could have done, I don't think.
Yeah, start at the freshman team maybe.
I guess.
Fifth graders would have beat it. You seen that film?
They're pretty good. I got that kick and spin it. Chris, are you going to make me remove that box? I mean, you set it up there. I think it's only right if you take it down.
Misspelling in the ticker.
There you go. Now you're distracting.
It's not true, Hunter. Not everybody.
At this point, pretty much everyone is Thursday. Yeah, that's correct. That's not everybody. I know Guthrie Altus is Friday, and also Pryor and Collinsville, I believe, is still Friday as well.
Yeah. I mean, real teams don't play in the elements.
Oh, boy. Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I mean, nobody can see you, but
Well, I don't exist anymore. This is the value Chris assigns to me on the show.
hold on.
I get 0. Oh, boy, he's drawn a face.
This is the best. This is the most views we've had in the pregame show with Phil covered up. So I think
That's
it's
not very kind.
I think it's a message.
Oh, boy. Wait, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's a much better look.
Guthrie Altus Fridays pure.
You don't like that.
Yeah, I got too much light on me already.
Scar.
It's been that way for about a month.
Oh.
Or more, actually. Guthrie's Friday period. How many if you know some details? Yeah. It's senior night for Guthrie. Got a lot of plans. Now, others are moving their homecoming games around, but that's... I know 2 homecoming games that were scheduled for Friday are headed to Thursday.
Isn't that crazy? Homecoming, and we got senior night in our town.
I know. It is very late for
weird.
homecoming.
That's
Very
weird.
late for homecoming. And this is what happens when you schedule your homecoming so late. You have weather, cold.
Yeah.
It's a real
Yep.
thing.
Boxes in front of you.
T. Fred, Chris, do you guys have a backup plan if there's like a 5-hour lightning delay on Friday due to storms? Is lightning involved?
I don't know.
I hope not.
What would they do on a normal week? Do the same thing, right?
Yeah,
You
you
just
just
wait it out.
We had a good water game last year.
Oh, that was good. We
Lot-
got some good video.
Great
footage of
shots.
that,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had some great
Yeah,
shots
yeah.
of that.
Listening by Cooking Dogs, Jared. Dallas in the house. We got 50 seconds. So we got 2 gifts tonight. That's our friends from Elgin
There's ones that started it.
started it all.
They're OGs.
Oh,
We got 2 tonight, and I think more are coming, so we'll talk about that here as well. Leslie here. Okay.
Leslie with a notepad.
We're 30 seconds away. We got to make up a plan here for Phil, so.
Oh, this is fine. You can leave it like that.
I can put this one right here.
It says light rain Friday,
No, it's 60%.
but light. There's a 70% chance according to this, but light rain.
Go by hourly. I mean, light rain could be at like 6 in the morning. Why is it so dark, Chris? Oh, it's got to readjust. There it goes.
Readjust. I think if you watch the weather report, it's a very low pressure system that's going to take like 2.5 days to get through Oklahoma.
At 7 o'clock, there's a 30% chance of rain Friday night.
Hello and welcome everybody to the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. It is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025, getting set for week 8 of the football season, and there are already some senior nights. It seems like we were just doing our preseason rankings here.
This is stupid.
It is going by so fast.
Really fast.
Week 4 through 7 has really gone extremely fast. So we have lots to talk about here. So glad you're with us. We're going to take you up to about 8 o'clock. Sometimes we go into overtime, but that's okay. And this show is all about your questions, your comments, your predictions, all that fun stuff. And we are presented by our good friends at Red River Roofing. Big thank you to them. And we got a lot to talk about here on and off the field. And one of the big things we'll talk about here in just a second is all the games being moved from Friday to Thursday. We'll get Phil's thoughts on that here in a second. So prepare for that rant here in a few moments. But do want to say there's, of course, football is a big thing right now, but there are other things happening in the state of Oklahoma as far as high school athletics, including this, starting tomorrow, the state volleyball tournament for the large schools, 6A and 5A, will begin tomorrow at Catoosa and Verdigris. 6A volleyball tournament is at Verdigris tomorrow. All 3 days will be at Verdigris for 6A volleyball. The 1:30 championship on Saturday. And the 5A volleyball state championship will be in Catoosa on Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday will be at Verdigris. The 5A state championship will be at 11 o'clock. Those games, all of those matches can be viewed on the NFHS network. And on the broadcast on Saturday will be Doug Nelson and Lincoln Christian volleyball coach Deidre Rader on the NFHS network. So they do a great job with volleyball, and so be sure to check that out. Also, cross-country state meet is on Saturday, and they will run in the rain. Now, lightning would obviously delay it, but their goal is to get every single race in on Saturday. And the cross-country meet is a little bit different this year. It's usually at Edmonds NFA 6A through A. This year, it's 2 different weeks. So this week at North Rock Creek, which is in Shawnee. 4A, 3A, 2A, and A state meet will begin at 8:30 with the 4A teams, and then at 3 o'clock, the 3A teams, and 2A and A are in the middle of all that. So that's at North Rock Creek. The following week will be 6A, 5A at Edmonds Santa Fe. So good luck to all the runners out there. Last week, we had state softball championships in the state tournament for the state's large schools. Congratulations to the 6A state champions Mustang Broncos. Took down the Choctaw Yellow Jackets by a score of 8-2. Class 5A, Carl Albert Titans win it over the Duncan Demons 4-3.
All they do is win titles.
And I'll tell you, Duncan has had a really good team the last couple of years. Coach Miller done a fantastic job with that program. Came up a little bit short against Carl Albert. And Pryor got a little bit scared in the first round against Guthrie. And then Carl Albert got him. But 4A state champions, congratulations to Lone Grove. They take down Blanchard 2-0. And in the 3A state championship, Washington Warriors, who have qualified for the state softball tournament for 25 straight seasons. You're always talking about
great runs.
Football and baseball, but softball's up there. They beat Chandler 9-3. Chandler had a very good, successful season. They were one of the favorites going into that. So congratulations to all the state softball champions. And then one other note off the floor is the OSSAA had a press conference yesterday and announced that for the next 5 years, the state basketball tournament championships and the state wrestling championships will be at the OG&E Coliseum, also known as the State Fairgrounds, through 2030. They also said that University of Oklahoma will be a sub-site, so for the second week, so some quarterfinal games, I think maybe some semi-games too, will be played at OU. All championships, much like football, all championships for basketball will be at the OG&E Coliseum. There'll be some other sub-sites as well, but those are the 2 main ones through the next 5 years. And they added a class this year, so B2 is so there's B1 and B2. So it kind of, there's
What are we doing?
There's these classes that had 60 some odd classes, and so they cut them in half. And so there's one large wrestling class as well, and that's one of the questions I asked at the press conference was, did you look at maybe cutting those, adding another class? And they said they talked about it, but they're
Class E?
Not talking about, they might be something down the line. So as the wrestling continues to expand, more schools are becoming involved with wrestling. And so you've seen it up close.
Yeah, fastest growing sport for women in the United States is wrestling, and that's one of the considerations too. It's really tough to get all those championship matches or those state tournament matches in the time frame, extended the time frame last year by a day. But it's that's a great. I'm excited about the Coliseum. That's going to be a cool experience for everybody that's in there. Chris, you were in there, obviously. I think it looks great. Posted a cool picture of it. Yeah, it's really cool. So, there's all the sentimental connection to the old facility, but
it was time.
It was way past time. It's going to be nice to go into a restroom that you would actually use if you didn't have to there. I mean, it was really bad, but it
served its purpose.
Yeah, no, it's great. A lot of great men. First time I was there, the PRCA rodeo when I was a little boy, when it was still in Oklahoma City years ago. So it's just a cool
Blink 182 concert I went to.
Did you really?
Back in the day.
I went to the Shrine Circus there.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
We went to WWE wrestling events back then too. Yeah, okay. When we were a kid. Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah. So I was there when I was little. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was. It was time to go, and I can tell you, there's not a bad seat in the house for wrestling or basketball. The fans are going to be on top of it. You're going to have a great seat. It's going to be loud in there, and they've done a great job.
That's cool.
You can tell the way they built it. It's a little bit of a smaller version of Paycom.
That's really
where
cool.
the Thunder play. Yeah. There's a restaurant in the end zone that overlooks it. You open the windows or open the doors. You go down and sit in some chairs.
That's really
and
cool.
at the very top around there, there's tables like you can stand up and watch the game like this. There's a little table there.
Yeah.
You put your drink about big enough for your drink.
Yeah.
Like your laptop.
Standing room only.
Yeah, your laptop probably wouldn't fit on it, but it's going to be pretty cool.
Looks like Grant was kind of talking about the seats be a little bit less than what we had at the big house, but doing basketball the last several years, Chris can definitely tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think there's only been one or two times where that place was absolutely packed, where people were just standing around. So I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue.
No, and I want to say it's going to be like 800 less seats is what I was told when they were building. But, the only time it's been packed is for the last couple of 4A championship games.
Yeah, the Weatherford and Douglas games. Those were cool. But imagine the environment this time. It's going to be even 10 times better.
It's going to be going to be so loud.
Yeah.
But wrestling, I can speak to wrestling.
Wrestling will pack it probably.
Yes.
Yeah, but there was a lot. I mean, there's a lot of empty seats there last year. I mean, you get up top and stuff. I mean, I think it looks a lot more fuller, especially up top, than it is a lot of times because a lot of people skip seats. To be quite frank, some of the seats were broke. I mean, they were just in disarray.
They didn't have it in some of them.
Yeah, just disarray. So it'll all be good, but I think having that new facility is incredible.
Yeah, no doubt. It'll be fun. And so I always think maybe they need to have a practice run in the state, have a basketball weekend just so they can make sure the goals work and the music works. They've already had a few rodeos in there, I think.
Yeah,
so, it'll be fun. So that was announced the other day. So that'll be great news. So, all right, we got so much to talk to about here in football. There's two big topics that I think has really taken the airwaves in high school football, and that is the weather forecast for Friday. A lot of games being moved up to Thursday. We'll talk about those. There's a lot of people who have let us know what games have been moved on, and I have a sheet full of those, and appreciate everybody on social media letting us know about some of those games that have been moved. But we also want to talk about the situation with the Bixby Spartans beating the Enid Plainsmen 92-0 last week. And it's a tale of two stories because Bixby obviously is a very elite team in Oklahoma and in the nation. I mean, they're one of the top teams in the nation, and they can compete against anybody. Now, when you get into the academies, when you have 18 Division I kids, but you can take Ohio's best team that's a public school, and I think Bixby would be just fine. The other spectrum of that is the Enid Plainsmen, who are just
they're down this year.
Not very. They've been down for a while. They're just not very good. And honestly, when I watched a little bit of the game film, I didn't watch a whole lot of it. I did watch the handshake, and it was like 50 kids to 1, Bixby to Enid, and it was sad. And so when you look at it, you're like, man, Bixby ran the score up, which is completely not the case when you look at it.
No chance.
I've talked to Bixby people and I've talked to Enid people, and I think not calling anybody out, but I think the Enid moms took it to another level of running it up is how the Enid people I was talking to. But I think Enid people understand their program is not where it needs to be, and they have a long way to go. And from
More of an Enid problem than a Bixby problem.
correct.
Yeah.
It's definitely that. And so Enid has, and I'll finish this up here. I mean, we're talking youth. We're talking. It's just a whole deal. And so I think for Enid, this might have been a good thing for them because now I think. I don't know if they were not. I can't speak to Enid, but I think this might goes. Okay, we got to work. We got to reinvest. We got to look. We got to start over.
Yeah.
So I think it might be good for Enid. It sucks, and they're probably not going to win a game. It sucks, but I think it might have been okay for them.
Well, listen, Bixby's not going to run the score up on a program like Enid.
Yeah. It does nothing for Bixby.
Well, their head football coach is way classier than that. That program's way classier than that.
Yeah.
Now, if they got a chance to lay a 100 on Jinx, would they? You betcha.
Yeah.
But that's a different animal. You know, anybody that thinks that Bixby went over there and intentionally tried to score 90-plus points, let's just call a spade a spade. They could have scored 150 if they wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, and so just, you know, it's terrible. I hate it for the Enid kids. Tell you who else didn't have a lot of fun. The Bixby kids. I mean, it's, you know, the starters are on the sideline.
I think the starters got 9 offensive snaps.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not, you know, and what are you going to do? I read somewhere there was 3 pick sixes. You're supposed to tell a third-string corner, now if you intercept the ball, don't try to take it to the house, take a knee. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's a lot to do about nothing. It's just an unfortunate thing.
Yeah, and so I tell again, it's Bixby is just a different level, and I think we saw it be. And you look outside of Enid, you look at Enid other scores. I mean, they're getting beat not necessarily 92-0, but heck, Bixby scored 81 points a few weeks ago against Moore. And Moore is very, very capable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the game that we covered last Friday, it was, what was it, 56-0? Mm-hmm. It could have been.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know, it was a running clock with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I believe.
Well,
I mean, so there's only so much you can do.
There is only so much you do. And Chris says, excuse me, said this could help Enid out. I think this should, again, look at all the scores that we've had this week. Like Phil just talked about the game we had. That could have been 100-0 if they wanted it to be. Look overall, we've got to get these schools, Oklahoma City schools, these little Tulsa Metro schools, teams like Enid, we got to find them a place where they can be successul.
Yeah,
we have got to do something about that. We have got to mix stuff up, and I know OCC tried to do that, and it got sent to the to the legislators and the courts, and it got overturned. But there has got to be something done. And again, it's not as easy as we make it out. You got other sports, you got football, basketball, baseball. There's all kinds of stuff you think about, but there has got to be a way to where we can to make it to where kids like at the Enid program or the Capitol Hill program, the Western Heights, because those kids are out there, they're working their butts off, they're going to their 2-a-days, they're in the weight room, they're doing everything they can, but they got to go play Bixby or they got to go play somebody who's way better than them, pit them somewhere where they can have some success.
Yeah.
Whether they have to go all the way down to A ball or B ball or whatever it may be, but find those kids success because those kids are putting in the work.
Well, and that's the whole thing. I mean, listen, they figured out a way to help out. Help me out. We used to drive there all the time.
Guyman,
and Guyman still competes for state titles and wins a lot of times in cross country and different sports, you know. But in football, they gave them a pass and they can do kind of what they want to do.
An independent,
yeah, as an independent, and so it can be done. Part of this, you said, I think the key point. Anytime the legislation gets involved in things like this, when there's a governing body, you can be mad at me for saying this. It's not gonna be the best thing. You know, the people that run the OSSAA are professionals, and they want what's best for the kids. They understand everything behind it. Legislators need to stay the hell out of it and let the OSSA run the damn program. That's what they're there to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really ridiculous that we're spending any time on this. Anybody that does, we got 7 or 8 metro teams in Oklahoma City, probably close to that in Tulsa.
Yeah.
You know, throw it together, have an urban league or an inner city, championship, or, because I guarantee you get those kids out there playing against like-kind programs. Now they have somebody has an opportunity to go undefeated. Somebody has an opportunity to know what that feels like. Somebody has an opportunity. You have a trophy, have a championship game, play for a championship.
Yeah.
We got it because this is about the kids.
Yep.
It's not about anybody else. It's about the kids.
And Okay, so we've talked about this many times, and we've come up what we think might be a formula. And there it would take some time to work on this, but like the private school rule, if the private school has success, whether it's the semifinals or win a championship, they get bumped up a class. Now the OSSA try to go up 2 classes, and McGinnis and other schools went to court and won that one. So if you can bump up a team, why not be able to bump a team down?
Yeah.
And so the perfect example that I bring up here is the John Marshall Bears. They won the 2017 state championship. Rashawn Woods in that group. They had a great running back that went to Nevada.
2A, right?
They were 3A.
They're 3A.
And then they get bumped up to 5A, and now they can't win a game. So let's take U.S. Grant and 6A2. And they go 0-10, whatever the formula is come up with. If they're 0-10 and a Northwest Class is 0-10, those 2 teams will drop down to 5A because they didn't meet certain criteria. And so if they go 1-9 and 2-8, and they're the worst in 5A, after 2 years or whatever your formula is,
schedule
bump them down to 4A, which might not be.
I was
going to
say that might be worse than 5A.
It's so after 2 years, and they continue to go 1-9, 2-8. Down to 3A, and then eventually they're going to win 3 or 4 games, and that's their home.
Right.
Now, the other side of that is when they bump them down, that's going to have to bump somebody up. I can guarantee you Lincoln Christian can compete in 3A, 4A, 5A. Wagner, Cushing, Elgin, Tuttle, they can compete in 5A. Carl Albert, Guthrie, McGinnis, they can compete in 6A too. I promise you they can.
Well, I promise you, Tuttle, Elgin, some of those teams can compete in 5A.
Well, I bet you Washington,
6A2,
Washington can compete in 4A and 3A.
Yes.
All of that. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So I don't know what the formula is, but that's one idea that to fix that. And we're already bumping up private schools, and especially with the transfer rule. I mean, it's all, So
It's I know there, like Ronnie said, there's more to it. We're probably oversimplifying it, but sometimes things are simple. If you just focus on the right outcome, in this case for the kids, Ronnie.
I want to say hello to all of our friends in Valiant, Oklahoma.
Come on.
Down there.
Let's go, Valiant.
Now,
Get them.
the Bulldogs want Bixby. Okay.
No, get them.
We do have a Valiant. We do have a Valiant Bixby early score prediction. Bulldogs 42, Bixby 28.
How the heck did Bixby score 28 on them?
That's impossible. Bixby never scored 28.
And Wesley's a good player for Valiant. Him and the Golston kid do a good job, and we'll be talking about Valiant here a little bit. They got a big game here in a few weeks with Valiant. I know they're having a little bit of fun there, but anyway, so so that's it's a tough deal, and I think it was Ronnie or Phil talking about. Kudos to those kids at Western Heights.
It was
Ronnie. We got to see them
Ronnie
last
has all
week,
the good ideas,
and they just keep trying and trying. So it's frustrating.
It'd be nice to see him have success.
Yes, and this is the other thing. Every time we see one of those teams, there's always 2 or 3 kids that really stand out that you look at and you go, you know what? They could play for our team.
Well,
they'd be a player over here.
Field's kids over at Southeast.
Well,
when they're again dog walk.
There's always there's always 2 or 3 kids that are really, really, really good football players that just get dog walked.
Now, Grant does bring up a good idea. U.S. Grant could make the playoffs this year. It only takes 2 victories with 6A1 and 6A2. 12 of the 16 teams make the playoffs. So that's a good point, Grant.
So let me ask you this.
So they would be
Checkmate.
If 5A and 6A2 were all mixed together, who would be your number 1 team in that classification right now?
So right now on the high school huddle, we have Stillwater number 1 and Carl Albert number 1.
Yeah.
And Carl Albert beat Stillwater earlier this year.
That's right.
Yep.
So I think there'd be a 5A school be the number 1 ranked team. I can make an argument.
Del City would be up there.
Absolutely they would.
Pryor would be in the top 10.
Absolutely they would.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so
there's really only 4 strong teams, really 4, maybe 5.
And then you got Tuttle that made a really good Guthrie team look bad.
38-13.
In
really bad.
0 week this year. Nobody's going to convince me they couldn't go up and be a contender in 5A and 6A2. I mean, they're just really talented. And this open transfers changed the game for everybody. As long as it's not raining out, Chris. As long as it's not, if it rains, we got to change. We got to move homecoming dates. And we got to, because rain's bad, Ronnie.
It is
bad.
It is if you own a business that relies on no rain.
Rain's bad, man.
So a lot of great comments in the comments. Grant does notice that you skipped right over Elgin.
He says that's a given.
Oh, it's a given.
Oh yeah, Elgin would compete in 6A1.
Well, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
What's Elgin in your power rankings, Chris?
Probably number 2.
I think I have.
I think you have them 3.
No, I
How
have.
dare you?
I think I have 4.
How dare you?
Well, that's too low.
I have Bixby, Carl Albert, and Lincoln Christian.
That's
ahead
one
of,
too low.
ahead of Elgin.
I can live with that. Elgin 4 overall. I can live with that. But yeah, that's a given.
Well, you got Jared.
Everybody
knows.
knows.
Jared.
Come on, guys. It's like breathing air. Everybody knows
Yeah.
Elgin's
Relax.
in there.
Relax.
Did you guys not see the hats?
Yeah.
You not see the hats?
Elgin fans, we got some friends coming with you. We'll talk about that here in a second. But
Elgin started it.
the other big topic is the rainstorms that are coming in over starting around after midnight on Thursday into Friday, and I believe into Saturday. Went to social media, and I thought I was going to go through all the games that had changed because all the people took time out to make comments on this sheet here, whether it was on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of our social medias. The list is too long. Thank you guys for coming out with this list of games that have been moved to Thursday. And it is a super majority of games have been moved over to Thursday. So there are just, I think, a handful of games on Friday. So be sure to check with your school. But thank you guys for all the comments. Let us know. I thought there's going to be just a handful. I was going to go through them all, but there's way too many.
Is there storms coming in, or is it just rain?
I don't know about. All I know is rain for sure. I don't know about storms. I don't know about lightning. I don't know about hail. I just know on Friday night from 6 o'clock. Did you take your medicine today?
Oh my God, I'm going to take more.
Okay. From 6 to 10, it's like a 60% chance of rain in our area that we are, which is in central Oklahoma. So I think the big part of it is going to be south, but I've heard anywhere from 2 to 4 to 5, maybe 5 inches of rain. So
Grant just posted, give us an update on the weather.
yes, Phil, it is storms.
Storms. Okay, so worried about lightning. Postpone, and delaying games and all that good stuff. Okay. I feel a little better about it.
Chris
Not
has
totally.
a notepad too.
Not
Yeah,
totally.
I got to have a notepad. I got notepads, got note cards. Thanks, Les.
Yeah, we all want the rain. We want it to rain.
Yeah, we've seen
2 or 3 fire runs because of grass fire.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
No, we need
So.
the rain. When am I going to get a notepad?
Phil, you got one already.
Peyton Manning's. Did I miss my question? What was Peyton Manning's forehead's question?
What?
It was in our production notes, so that you never pay attention
I
to.
can't read.
I know. Well, no, you've got Phil. Give yourself credit.
I'm doing better.
You've come a long way.
Tutoring's helped.
I'm gonna have Ronnie look that up, and we got some great games. We're gonna have our top 10 games of the week here in a little bit. Our high school huddle top 5 rankings have changed. There were some big time matchups last week. That we're going to get to, so it's coming. I promise you. Tony Wilson, who watches the weather, much like Gary England did. I've never seen this many games changes due to weather, except for winter sports when there's some snow that comes and it never comes. So I'm hoping our production will be out on Friday night, and I hope we get some dry pockets to get our game.
I'll make a prediction.
Oh,
The team.
well, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
37-43.
Oh,
okay, go ahead.
That was good.
That was an improvement, wasn't it?
Heck yeah. When you not very
hit
good. When you try to go 0-10 and you go 5-5, that's not very good.
Pretty bad, yeah. The team that we cover on Friday nights will play Friday night.
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with the fact they got a quarterback averaging about 380 yards passing a game.
I just hope. I just want a dry pocket so we can have
Cameras.
all the
Worried about
cameras out.
I know.
Yes,
We're worried
yeah.
about the cameras.
Yeah.
I know.
Be a large crowd there. So, all right. Be funny if it's supposed to move in tomorrow. Yeah. And Grant, yeah, that's exactly right. We've always seen, especially in the winter, it's hard to predict ice and snow. But there's been many, many times where high school athletics have been canceled or moved because of weather. That never happens. So,
Yeah.
But
They're trying to do the right thing.
They're pretty good with rain
Yeah,
and storms.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll see. So, all right. We got.
You want to do this question or wait?
Yes.
Phil?
Real quick, I do want to say
Just read this question for.
I have to read?
Well, you're a better reader
This
than
is
me.
my chance?
I do want to big shout out to our photo
Don't
tonight.
scroll left or right.
That is the Colcord Hornets against the Adair Warriors.
on.
last
Yeah,
week.
let's go.
Great uniforms.
Yes.
Beautiful uniforms.
Dustin with that photo. Thank you so much.
Very
That is a big time matchup over the last few years, and so big thank you for that photo. If you want your photo from your favorite photographer, or if you happen to get a good one, send it to us and we'll put it on the screen.
Hey, what's that word?
Or the. You can,
Okay.
can't go wrong.
Oh,
yeah, talking to microphone.
The question for you guys to talk about on the show. With Collinsville hiring on 2 coaches that were at the 6A1 level and were very successful at that level. Do you guys think it has something to do with them being where they are right now? They got a defensive line coach from Owasso and a secondary guy from Jinx. Del City's offense only scored 17 on them. Their other TD was a pick 6. Do you think those guys are a part of the reason that they are tough out for anyone they play? Well, I don't know about the DB coach, but the line coach, he has nothing to do with it.
Well, I can tell you Collinsville has been good over the last several years. In fact, the last team in 5A to win a state championship that is not named Carl Albert was Collinsville. So Coach Kevin Jones has done a good job over there and has great players, and he brings in those coaches. It's definitely a big help. Collinsville it came down to a field goal with Del City.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost won that ball game. So they play in a very tough 5A4 with Claremore, Pryor, and Del City. Odds are, we'll see. Collinsville can host a playoff game. They could go on the first round.
Yeah.
On the road first game. So, but, Collinsville lost their quarterback, transferred over to Union or moved out, whatever happened was there. So it does my heart good to see Collinsville just do some good. Players leave, and they won last week. We'll get into it here in a little bit. But Rigby, the great running back, did not play last week, and I think they shut out Claremore. I think it was 24-0. We'll look at it here in a little bit. But I think Coach.
To answer your question, is what Chris trying to say is. Absolutely. Big-time coaches make a difference.
Impact.
There's no doubt about it. If we're going to fire coaches because they don't make an impact, then you got to celebrate the ones that you do bring in that do good. So, yes, I think that would have a lot to do with success, especially if they're playing good defense.
I want to point out Ronnie said doo-doo. The great coaches impact kids in so many different ways. It's not just with technique. It's not just the X's and O's of it. It's obviously motivation. It's teaching them character. All the things that make sports great, right?
The culture.
The culture.
Yeah.
So, great coaches always have an impact. I jest about the line coach. He's a good buddy of ours, so he's a heck of a coach too. So, but, I think no question that has had an impact.
Absolutely. So, if you guys, the comments, they're starting to get too much, or I can't even keep up with them. So if there's
I was going to have it at one point.
if there's a question that I'm not seeing because it's moving too fast, let me know. Put it back in there, and we'll get it because we are streaming here also on our Facebook page. Okay, we're up against the first break. We're just getting started. This is going to be such a fun show here. So last week, our good friends from Elgin High School sent us a gift box. And
thank you, Elgin.
3 great hats. Since then, we got another package here. We'll tell you who it is here in a second. We also got another one.
I don't know if you'd call that other one a package. It's more of a shipping container.
And we got another box here. So we're going to open up these 2 boxes after this break and see what the heck is inside here.
Wait a second. That's ticking.
Is this white powdery substance okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
Let's work through it.
So I just see Grant put a message in there. What, we're supposed to send gifts now?
They're encouraged. And very appreciated. Oh, my goodness.
So we're going to open these up after this timeout, and I promise you we got a lot to go here. We're going to talk about some of the big-time games this week and some games from last week as well. Coming up after this timeout, this is the High School Huddle presented by Red River Roofing.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Welcome back. It is a high school huddle here on week 8 of the football season. Hard to believe. There are senior nights already getting ready to take place. Week 8, it goes by so fast, and we are going to have our top 10 games of the week, the top 5 high school huddle rankings coming up here in a little bit. And there's some schools that have really come on. I want to talk about Hera. I want to talk about the Hera Football Club. They have really turned it on this past year, and they've really have been building a program. We'll talk about Hera here in a little bit. Also, want to talk about the Durant Lions.
Dirt.
Yes, they had a fantastic game over Shawnee. I got some great stuff on there. There's so much more to go on here as well. So
Shawnee's tricked you. You were starting to believe in Shawnee.
I still believe in Shawnee.
Okay.
It's Coach Madonna is just taking some time.
No, I know. No, it's tough. He had a lot of changes to make, a lot to do.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And they got some good transfers coming in.
We need Shawnee to be good. That makes fun.
Yes,
it makes it better.
Absolutely,
yeah, no
absolutely. That's kind of like when you that's funny you say it, when you think this team needs to be good, and we talk about that in college football all the time. You mentioned Shawnee. Another team that probably you're not even on your radar. You're thinking about that. I think is good for high school football to be good. Ardmore.
Yes, no doubt. I agree, 100%.
Remember when Ada was down? Yeah. It was terrible.
It was.
Now they're back.
Yeah.
Well, back.
No, they are. They're a top 5 team.
Yeah, they are. But when they win, that's when they're back.
Yeah.
If you ask an Ada person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And and listen, when Plainview became relevant, what happened? Ardmore started shrinking.
Yeah. Well, North Rock Creek comes on. Shawnee kind of goes down a little bit. So
hey, you know what? Can we open the boxes maybe off there in private? I mean, Sarah's kind of bullying
and just kind of put it on there. Yeah. Okay, let's do this here real quick. So we thank all the schools.
Yes.
Elgin's started the sample here, and now we're starting to get more and more requests. And so it can be the smallest box, and we don't care. It can be the biggest box. We don't care. It is so nice of schools to even think
about doing that. That's crazy.
To do this for this show.
Awesome.
And so we are going to proudly, whatever we get, we're going to proudly put it on this desk. And just take a lot of pride in it. So this is so nice of these schools to do this. And we got 2 packages open tonight. We had 1 last week, and we got more schools requesting our mailing address. And so
now, if we get overflow, you might just have to look on TikTok and the YouTube reels and stuff like that.
Yeah. And so, but we wanted to do these on the air. This is something we might not be able to do every week.
Well, we got more coming already.
Yeah. So, but this is so cool for all these schools to do this, and we can't thank them enough. So,
cool.
let's open up the first one here, and this is from Lincoln Christian.
Come on.
The Bulldogs.
The
Let's
best
go.
Bulldog mascot in the entire state.
We talk
Best
about
logo, no doubt.
We talk
Best
about
Bulldog logo.
Oh,
yeah. That Bulldog, and they're good in
I
football.
hope I get a logo.
They're good in
whatever it is.
volleyball.
Need a logo.
The Lincoln Christian girls are the state champions.
Yeah.
Cross country.
Cross country. I mean, you take a look at Lincoln Christian. They do a fantastic job. Their sports are fantastic. Remember, they came a part of the OSSA in 2007, and they averaged 2 state championships a year. I think they had like 35 state championships.
That's insane.
And so
in 18 years.
Yeah. And so
That's nuts.
I can't. The Lincoln Christian girls were the last team to ever win a state championship in the Big House that we last known.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they play in Dennisburg Stadium, who was a coach there. They have the second longest current winning streak. They have a district record that has gone on for a long time. They have home games, district games, and a current win streak. So Lincoln Christian has it going on right now.
Sure
so,
do. That's
Phil,
big time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is from Lincoln Christian High School, and I hope whatever it is, there's a big old bulldog.
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Need
a bulldog.
collar.
Need a
So-
bulldog.
I just want to point out, when we open the next box, you need to read what Grant put in.
Okay. So Grant Oliver, Shawnee didn't have their quarterback. Oh, that's good to know because, yeah. There we go.
Oh, no.
Phil.
Pro.
Easy with that.
I'm a pro.
Oh, I see an LC. I see an
Chris, do the
LC.
honors.
All right.
Look at it.
Ooh.
Look at it.
Got the
Nike fit.
LC
A
hat.
Nike fit.
I like it. Oh,
What we got?
what do we got here?
What's it say?
Bulldog basketball. I was just talking about the Bulldog basketball.
Oh, yes.
Coach Melody Stewart and her. She was.
I remember those.
So Melody Stewart was the last on the last team to win 6-on-6, and then Maddie Stewart, her daughter, is a stud basketball player,
Big
and
time.
she's committed to Nebraska.
That's right.
She's committed to Nebraska.
These are all different, so I want you guys to see what they sent us. Is that a good shot, guys? I can't see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Very
great.
cool.
Awesome.
Oh, K2C. So if you're in the Tulsa area and you need a gyms, you need to go to K2Cgyms.com.
There you go.
We know the guy. His name's Doug Nelson.
Yeah.
Our
He's,
operator, first class.
he is one of the top guys. In fact, he's going to be on the network with the NFHS Network for Volleyball State Championship.
I like the feel of this
Lincoln
one.
Christian's volleyball coach is going to be on the broadcast. And they do such a great job over there at Lincoln Christian. So thank you for that.
Back of this one. Bang bang, it says.
Perfect.
Awesome.
So
thank you, Doug.
we got a note here.
Oh, good.
Oh, big time.
Chris, Phil, and Ronnie, thank you all for you do for high school sports. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs and Lincoln Christian School live stream team are huge fans, and here is some fresh new gear. The 25-38 state champions football Nike hat.
Yeah.
4A state champion girls basketball. Last Dance Big House. We just talked about
That's
that.
awesome.
Bang Bang Bulldog Money Ball. For any of you who know what that is, 1-3 ball. Thank you for that. All this sponsored by K2Cgyms.com. So
Very
big thank
cool.
you. And also in there's the 4A state championship boys and girls track throw sponsored by K2Ggyms.com. And Doug, we talked about
there a
Doug
phone number on there?
is the throw coach there. There's not.
There's one right here. Do you mind if I read it?
Absolutely not.
K2C, if you guys want to reach out, get a hold of Doug, Casey Nelson, either one of them. It's their phone number is 918-760-5566. Basketball, volleyball, pickleball, sports training, batting cages, event rentals. Give them a shout. First-class people.
Will they help me get
do
better
it
at pickleball?
It's impossible, Ronnie.
Dang it.
So big thank you to Doug Nelson.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
And Lincoln Christian. You guys are big time, and it's always good to be at a Lincoln Christian event. So, and the football team will probably see you in Edmond. So, okay. One more box. Grant Oliver says, Carl Albert may send y'all some championship rings. They have plenty.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Funny you should say that.
Funny you say that because when I picked this box up, I said, did Coach Dunn send us like a gold ball? Because he has plenty of them.
Well, this is from Carl Albert High School.
All right, I'm going to stand up.
And so I don't know if it goes.
Other way.
Which way?
You can see this.
I got the
okay,
label right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. So this is from Carl Albert High School. And we cannot thank them enough as well. I got to tell you, when I think Carl Albert High School, I go back to when I was junior high and a young kid. I go all the way back to Mike Gaddis. Stud running back from Carl Albert, went on to OU, had a little knee injury against Texas. Yeah. And then basketball, Jeff Webster. I fanboy Jeff Webster all the time. In fact, his sister works in the school district where we live in. And she has to hear about Jeff Webster all the time from me.
Yeah.
That 15-foot turnaround baseline jump shot was outstanding. He was so good. He was a stud for the Sooners. And then perhaps the best high school athlete I've ever seen, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. How do you forget JT Realmuto?
All-around athlete.
Football, basketball.
Obviously baseball.
And obviously baseball. He's a catcher for the Philadelphia. I cannot brag enough about
Well, he's got about 160 million reasons to say he is the best we've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, I go back to when I was younger, the guy that I got to watch play high school football, and then when he went on to OU and play, one of the best fullbacks, one of the halfbacks OU's ever had, J.D. Runnels, head coach over there at Mount St. Mary's now. Yeah. We go to a spot, and because we work in Norman, there's a spot at a restaurant there. And he's right behind Coach Bob Stoops at one of the bowl games. A big old picture up there. So J.D. Runnels was one of the guys I enjoyed watching as a youngster.
Well, then you get into the coaches, Coach Dozier with the baseball program. All the prices. There's a bunch of them with Carl Albert basketball, and then you have Gary Rose,
the go to 5A football.
He started it all, and then. Coach Corley goes in there for 4 years, and he goes, this is boring. He quits after 4 years. 4 state championships. I think he loses 2 football games. And now Coach Dunn has come on and has won 3 state championships and favorite to win a 4th one. Yeah. I mean, we can talk about players. They passed a big school bond this past year.
19 state championships.
Which is the most. And I
got to say this because they're a big rivalry for the town that we're in, right? Big rivalry. And I'm going to be very disappointed, Ronnie, if there's not something in here that addresses that. But big rivalry school. But they're a team that I know everybody that's affiliated with the football program or is close to the program in any way. You have so much respect for Carl Albert. They do it the right way. You ever don't see any of this cheap crap. You don't see stupid stuff. Yep. First-class program. We like to think the community we're in is the same way. They play hard. They play tough, but they do it the right way. It's always, for me, it's always a joy when that game shows up on our calendar for that week.
Well, now the 5th grade team in our community might be a little rambunctious, but okay. Let's definitely take a look at this box here.
There's wrapping paper.
No, this is.
Oh wait.
Don't go to the best.
Hold on.
Don't go to the best stuff first. Don't go to the best stuff first.
That, boys? The bar's been set. I touched something.
You did?
The bar's been set.
Hey, hold on. Real quick. Grant says, hopefully a Beat Guthrie shirt is in there.
That's what we're looking to.
That's what we're referring to, Grant.
Boys, the bar has been. Holy smokes. Shut
Oh, my gosh.
Shut up.
Get out of here.
Shut up.
Let's go.
Let's start with this.
Start with this one. Let's get this box off of here.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that.
First class.
First class.
That is so big time. That is so big time.
Wait, this is just like Grandma's house.
Oh, my
God. Done.
Hold on, boys.
Hold on. We gotta go through. Hold on, Phil. We gotta go through these hats first.
This is ridiculous.
I feel like I'm watching Grant Oliver play baseball again.
Look at this.
Are you kidding me?
This is what JT Realmuto wears when he get before the Phillies game. Oh, I like this one.
That's clean.
That's sharp
that's
right
clean
there.
one.
That's sharp.
That's
you like that one.
Yeah,
That's
this is
style.
the one I see the coaches wearing.
This
I see
style.
I wear.
Yeah, this one, I like the coaches wear this one.
Wow, that's you just
Titans.
covered up Lincoln Crest.
sorry.
You can't do that.
Didn't mean to, Phil.
Ain't nothing like it. Wow. Carl Albert. Wow.
Hold on, boys. Bar set high. Are you?
What do we got? What do we got?
Look at this.
Titans. We got
We need to get you a mic, Phil.
23 state champs. Stickers.
Wow. This is crazy. Oh, yeah, I got the CAs.
More shirt.
Yeah.
There's only 18.
Titan gear.
Oh, we got a letter.
Come on.
Got a letter.
Got a letter. Got a letter.
Jiminy.
Oh, we got red here too. Got red and black.
Red polos.
Oh, Jordan School.
Yes, that's what was on the first one.
So Yeah, they literally have everything there.
Oh, wait. For Chris, he's the one that has a little problem with this. Koozies.
Oh, for my water bottles. Thank you.
Wait. There's more.
More stickers.
That's a magnet.
Oh, that's a magnet.
More koozies.
More koozies.
Jeez, it's like a stocking at Christmas right now. Now we get into T-shirts. Paving the way.
Oh, yeah.
O-line. Hog wild for 5 seconds. That's awesome.
Titans till the whistle blows.
I'm disappointed, though.
By the way, they have the state's longest winning streak, current winning streak in the state right now, too.
Oh, look at it. It's got all their state championships listed. Remember, there's 19 of them in football.
How'd they get that all printed on that little mug?
I don't know.
Carl Albert, they got to come up with Union and Broken Arrow and Jinx have all these
need a bigger mug.
all these stores. Carl Albert needs a store.
Holy smokes, look at that. Jeez, we need a bigger desk.
Yeah, and look how
And then
cool
to
that
top it all off, this freaking first class.
bag.
Ooh, that's big time.
Yeah, that is big.
Well, of
time.
course, you win 19 state championships
Let
in
me put
football.
this back in.
That doesn't even get to the
Let me
football
put this
side of
back
things.
in.
Wow, this is so
This is
cool.
first class,
Wow.
guys.
This is
First
so
class.
big time here.
Yeah, first class.
Wow.
Holy cow.
I can't believe all this fit in this bag.
Well,
He talked to my buddy over there in baseball field, Coach Ryan.
This is amazing.
Ronnie, do you want to read the card?
I don't read very well.
Well,
Okay.
What are we going to save the?
Well, yeah, you can pull it here. So, Chris, Phil, and Ronnie, I heard. Oh, this could be good. I heard Chalmer and the boys hooked you up. That's the
Elgin.
That's the Elgin
Yep,
boys.
yep.
Yep.
Coach of the year for last year.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Hooked you guys up, and we're here, quote, on the clock. We've never been afraid of a challenge, so here you go. Fully expect you guys to wear it year round around town. See you guys on the 31st.
We'll see ya.
Can't wait to see Phil's costume. Bring this note to the hospitality room where you come to the Gary Rose house, and we'll feed you and the crew. Thanks,
goat.
Coach Dunn.
First
Coach
class,
Dunn.
Coach.
Yeah.
First class.
The man.
And they have great hospitality room.
Yeah.
They have it all. It's the Palace on Post Road is what they call it. Yeah.
Boys.
Deserving so.
Boys, wait.
What? There's more?
There's more. Holy, are you kidding me? Shut the
my
God.
That is next level, man.
Wow.
I've never looked at that helmet like I have now.
No, actually, no. I'm usually mad.
Who
when I
won?
look
Who
at that
won
helmet.
one last year?
Well, they're number
They're
one.
number one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the sticker, Ronnie. You always talk about the sticker.
19 times.
19 times.
19 time.
Wow.
Holy
Which
cow.
is the second best, or which is tied for the best. If they win the state
Yeah.
championship, Ada has a fighting chance in 4A football as well for a 20 state
That's
championship.
first class, Coach.
That is awesome. Thanks, Coach Doug.
That really is first class.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
That is.
Well, I'll tell you this. The bar's been set, guys. The bar's been set. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
thank
awesome.
you guys. That is nice of you to
That's
do that here
incredibly nice.
for this show. So
Incredibly nice.
Thank you guys.
That's too nice.
They're going to think we're the Carl Albert, Elgin, Lincoln Christian Coaches Show.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah, I want to say this one more time. We appreciate everything everybody sends
Yeah.
in. It means a lot to us because we spend a lot of time traveling around and working on stuff for high school sports. We, and I hope everybody knows we try to mix in some humor with what we do
Yeah.
and have a little fun. But this is all about the kids. But when you see stuff like this from Elgin, Lincoln Christian, Carl Albert, man, it just speaks to why we all love this state so much. I mean, just incredible people.
Yeah.
Just incredible people. So first class, every one of you. And I want to point out, boys, the first three people that sent us, all state champions.
All state champions.
State
Yeah.
All
champs.
state champions.
But it doesn't have to be state champions.
No, we
no,
want to. No, we want to be able to. And I hope you understand why we're doing this. We appreciate the swag. It's cool, and we'll have fun with it. But this is about promoting your schools. This is about promoting your kids. It's about promoting your program. And we want you to send stuff in. It gives us an opportunity to talk about you guys. Obviously everybody knows who Carl Albert, Lincoln Christian, and Elgin is, but we want to hear from all of you schools. We want to help promote these kids any way we can.
Absolutely. Jared Williams says they being Carver can send a bigger box, but they can't be the first.
Can't be first.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
There's a request for me to put the helmet on.
I don't know if that helmet's small and big enough.
I've had a lot of kids play for their arch rival. It'd be a bad Christmas in my house if I put on a Carl Albert helmet.
Grant says y'all are being recruited. Well, I don't think. I think you have some free time.
I can be bought easy.
Grant has some free time on Thursday and Friday.
That's
so
right. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Coach Dunn, and
these baseball hats,
Booster Club, and just everything. That's incredible. First class, all the way.
Ernesto, loyal to his team. What great fire starters for a nice night on the back porch. Sorry, I'm biased.
Well, that definitely ain't happening.
Yeah.
Cousin Nate, those hats that say time are legit.
Yeah,
dude, these are legit hats.
Legit.
Leslie, you need a High School Huddle tailgate trailer decked out with all the merch. Yeah, there's no doubt. T-Fred, wait, they seen you guys a helmet?
T-Fred, Bishop McGinnis on the clock. We're not getting anything from them.
Well, if we get enough helmets, we can have coaches shows and then have the helmets facing each other.
Yeah, that's a different level.
Something tells me we might have another helmet that we might bring out here.
Yeah, I think something tells me that.
Just to balance it out here a little bit. So, okay. Lincoln Christian, Doug Nelson, thank you so much. Mike Dunn, who obviously a lot of people know is the head football coach of the Carl Albert Titans, also the athletic director, so he wears many hats.
No pun intended
at Carl Albert. So, if you guys want for us to put your school on like we did here, I don't know if we can do this every week, but we can definitely put it on social media, every single one that comes in here. So big thank you. So, okay. Z Money says, how good do you think Carl Albert would do in 6A1?
Honestly,
they'd win games.
Oh, they'd win a lot of games.
Yeah.
The big difference are the big boys up front.
It's a huge difference.
That's a huge difference. You go 6A1, not so much 6A2, that's been proven. You go 6A1, it's just a matter of number of quality players and the sheer size of some of these kids. It's a different level. The so-called skilled kids, listen, linemen are skilled too, but your wide receivers, your running backs, your QBs, your DBs, your folks like that, I think elite programs in 5A match up very, very well.
Well, Carl Albert had 5 kids go to OU last year.
That's right, with 6A1. So it's the big boys up front.
Yeah.
But I think they'd be very competitive in 6A1. Very competitive.
They would be, absolutely.
And listen, there's been years with Carl Albert teams that I wouldn't have bet against them. I mean, in 6A1 competition, we've had front row seats to countless big Carl Albert games, whether it's state championship games, regular season games, whatever it may be. This is what you're going to get every time. You're going to get an extremely well-coached, disciplined program that executes and plays extremely well together as a unit.
A lot of confidence.
A lot of swagger. Not cocky, just a lot of confidence and swagger. They do it right.
Oh, by the way, they're pretty good at swim. They're pretty good in cheerleading. Pretty good in basketball.
Just won a state title in softball.
Baseball. Just won softball.
Yeah.
They won last year, but they won 2 years before that.
Tony says, "Where's the J swag?"
I don't know. We're wondering the same thing. It's a great question.
I bet we'll get some J swag eventually here on the show. So we'll see. Hopefully, so.
We don't. I'm gonna wear that helmet up and down Main Street.
Okay, so let's take a timeout, refocus here. When we come back, let's talk about some games on the field last week and some games coming up this week as well.
Top 5.
Top 5's coming up. Top 10 games of the week is coming up. And also some big-time games last week with some shuffling going on with those. So we're going to come back, refocus here, and get set for our next segment here on the High School Huddle presented by our good friends at Red River Roofing.
Mom, Red River's going to fix our roof.
Buddy, it's going to be easy getting a quote after that storm. Have you seen those roofers?
I can get you a new roof. Wait.
That will be out of business next week.
Roofing!
Let's quit messing with these clowns and call Red River Roofing.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back, High School Huddle.
Good Lord.
Ronnie, Phil, Chris, and
need a bigger set.
We're back here. Before we start talking about some of these games last week, we had a guest.
Didn't take long.
It's amazing how fast word gets out here in the town of Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Yeah, we're proud Blue Jays. Guthrie, Carl Albert have a long, well-established rivalry. Literally on break.
Yeah, no. It's so amazing how fast
we're... So good. And that's appropriate. Look at those 2 helmets facing each other. That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Now, Guthrie better not worry about that this week.
Yeah. Well, we got some other work to do this week.
They got bigger problems right there this week, for sure.
Hey, cool stuff, guys. And, you know, and listen, we're a statewide show. We're not coming on here trying to be homers and just talk about the Blue Jays. We all love the Blue Jays. I mean, they're our school. Our kids play there. Our kids have these 2 played there themselves. I didn't grow up in Guthrie, but we appreciate this. We appreciate it's first class stuff, and it's just big time. We really appreciate it.
All right, let's talk about some of the games
that
here.
Look great.
Yeah, some of the games last week in 6A1 football. There was we keep talking about the West Side, and we'll talk about it here in a minute. Mustang will have their chance to be.
My ear's not on.
Well, you got to plug it in. Phil.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
We're talking about could Mustang be that team to get into a state championship game? We talked about Norman North being that team earlier this season as well. Broken Arrow takes it to them, though, 43-14. Yeah. So I think the top 4 in 6A1 football continues to be the East Side. And we'll see how Mustang, they play Bixby here in a little bit, but the other game that was close was a good game. Owasso and Ed Memorial, 31-21.
Great game.
Good ball game.
And I think Mustang and Ed Memorial probably have the best back and forth. Who's the best West Side team? If you were to pick Mustang or Ed Memorial, it's the best team on the West side.
Well, if Memorial doesn't blow a 20-point lead against North, I would say Memorial.
State semifinals last year.
Yeah, state semis last year. But you can't overlook Mustang with Jaden O'Neill. I mean, he showed out.
The transfers have elevated them.
Oh, no doubt.
It's not only that. I mean, they lost to Broken Arrow 14-7 without him.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got other kids.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like a 1A, right? I mean, it is clearly Mustang and Edmond Memorial this year. Those are the two teams.
Yeah, Norman North's lost a couple games to the east side. But we say that Norman North was 21 points down in the fourth quarter to beat Edmond Memorial in overtime, 49-48, I think it was.
Yeah,
so,
no doubt.
6A2, guys, continues to be top-heavy, but it was Stillwater beating Choctaw 21-14. It was 21-0 at halftime, and Choctaw made it interesting. I think the score, I think it looks closer than what it really was.
Yeah.
And so Stillwater on their home turf beats Choctaw. Now this week, Choctaw has another big-time game with Pump City that we'll be picking here in a little bit at home as well.
Yeah, I tell you, Choctaw, now you got to give them credit. They went out in non-district play and played an extremely tough non-district schedule, extremely tough. So give them credit for that. I mean, they went out and defending state champions in 6A2 and didn't trot three patsies out there. They played some outstanding football teams, obviously, but they're still going to make noise. I mean, they've got too many athletes on that field not to be relevant in 6A2 again this year. But right now, I think what's their record setting right now, Chris?
Who?
Choctaw.
3-4?
Is it 3-4?
4-3?
I don't think they're over 500.
I think they're 3-4.
I think they're 3-4.
Yeah, I think the Choctaw, the Jackets are 3-4.
Yeah, 3-4. So, but that's a little misleading, is what I'm simply telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so they're still a good quality football team. They'll make some noise in the playoffs. But Stillwater, I think clearly, right now anyway, is the favorite in 6A2.
Tony Wilson, is 6A2 the only class that doesn't have a clear-cut title favorite down to 2A1?
I think Stillwater is the clear-cut title favorite right now.
Yeah, I think everyone's chasing Stillwater.
Yeah.
So we'll see this week with Pump City. That will be a fantastic ball game.
Yeah.
We'll talk about, and I believe that's in Stillwater too. So again, 6A1 or 6A2, very, very top heavy. How about the Durant Lions in 5A football? Take it to Shawnee. Final score was, there it is, 21-17. And I can tell you, Durant, the last time they won in Durant against Shawnee was way back in 2006. The last time they won the game in the series was 2015. That was a 25-21 victory there. The last time Durant had a 3-game winning streak, way back in 2006, which involved the Shawnee Wolves as well. And 2005 was the last time that Durant had won 4 games in a row. They try to do that this week. So Durant's playing pretty good football. And it goes back to that 5A3
It does.
Crazy district.
Now, we did just find out that Shawnee's quarterback did not play.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Durant, but, Durant's much improved. Like I said, 3 straight wins, doing a lot of things right. Sean, you've been talking all year about Shawnee. I mean, you think that they're definitely on the climb back, and they've got a great coaching staff over there doing the right thing. So, I think they'll continue to get better. But, boy, it's tough. High school football at any level, quarterback's so important, obviously.
Yep.
Anytime that the QB1 doesn't play, at least in my mind, I file an asterisk next to that game. Not taking anything away from Durant. They went out and won the ball game. Injuries are part of the game. I understand that. But it still does make me ponder on that a little bit.
Grant brings up a good question as far as a clear-cut favorite. He says 4A, Elgin, Tuttle.
I think Elgin, Tuttle, and then you got to throw Ada in there.
Maybe Broken Bow.
Maybe Broken Bow, but Elgin, Tuttle. Listen, these are two teams. What makes that potential matchup so good for me is they have such different ways of doing it. Tuttle's going to stand up. They're going to throw the ball around on you. They're kind of a wide open deal, and then Elgin's going to line up, punch you in the mouth, and just let Big Boy go do what he does, right?
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good game.
Wesley, let us know Durant has a great defensive end who's supposed to go to Arkansas.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, Wesley.
Yeah,
for
didn't
that.
they have a kid? I don't know if I think they had a kid a couple years ago who committed to Oregon or something like that. Went to Oregon or something like that as well. So they've had some dudes go through those holes.
Yeah. McAllister, I told you a few weeks ago that McAllister was the best 0-14 in the state. They had that crazy schedule with the 4A4 district with Poto, Broken Bow, and Salisal or Ada. Anyway, they had those 3 tough ones, but they get a victory over Bishop Kelly, 31-23. Bishop Kelly just continues to have a hard time. But 5A3, I think Coweta's probably the favorite to win that district, but Coweta's perfect 7-0 on the year. They have Durant, Booker T. Washington, and East Central left. So Coweta controls their own destiny. But, Booker T. Washington, McAllister, Durant, Shawnee, one team is not going to make the playoffs. And actually, 2 teams if you count Bishop Kelly, but Bishop Kelly's probably on the outside for sure. But Shawnee, Durant, McAllister, Booker T, and Coweta in a crazy 5-8.
Well, you got a big game with McAllister with Booker T this week.
Yeah.
So I mean that's going to be a huge game for them.
Like Booker T's won 3 in a row. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, so you got McAllister back in 3 and 4, and again their losses: 7 points to Coweta, 10 points to Ada, 7 points to Poto, and 3 points to Broken Bow. So I mean, they've been in games all year long.
All year.
It's just they haven't been able to get past there. But they're 3 and 4, looking to be 4 and 4 after Booker T this week.
Well, and I'll say this too about the Buffs before we get off of them.
Absolutely.
Tremendous coach.
Yes, Coach Craig.
Coach Craig is a tremendous football coach. Had a ton of success. Won state championship at Blanchard before he moved back home, close to home.
Long time at Del City.
I mean, the guy can flat out coach football. So, you Buff fans, hang in there.
Yeah.
He'll get you back to where you want to be. He's a first-class coach. He's also a first-class dude, just a really great guy.
In fact, it's kind of weird, but I kind of like going to his post-game interviews and just listening to him talk.
Yeah,
he really says what is on his mind. So really good football coach. And so, McAllister went through the McCarty era, and you have a superstar like that, and then he leaves, and then so you kind of rebuild. But, definitely. Irish Homer, McAllister would have been better if they had no money for cleats.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm not sure what that means. Okay. And he's asking, are the rankings out? Yes, we're going to get to those rankings here in just a few moments. Those are some of the 5A notes from last week. Of course, Collinsville takes down Claremore. We kind of talked about that one earlier.
McGinnis over Duncan.
McGinnis over Duncan. I watched that game. That was on a Friday night. It was Friday night. It was because most games were on fall break.
I saw a post earlier here from our good Duncan friend that Duncan actually had more yards than the Irish. They just couldn't put it in.
Yeah, and it was a little bit sloppy there with penalties, but it was 21-10 late in the fourth quarter, and Duncan either turnover downs or something, and then McGinnis had to go for the full 15 points. They weren't running up the score; they were getting their full 15 points and threw a lob into the end zone to score that one 28-10. It was just a little. Duncan struggled a little bit offensively in that ball game. So,
we got clarification from Irish Homer. Talking about the former coach.
Oh, the former coach. Yeah.
We get it now. Sorry.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think much like McAllister, we have moved on. We have moved on from that. So, but yes, that is definitely worth noting there. Justin McKinney says, appreciate you guys' coverage. And I think Justin just found this out not too long ago, so we appreciate that.
You better get with Chris Talbot over there in McAllister.
Come on, our good buddy Chris.
So if you guys need some inspiration, get over with Chris.
Go talk to Chris.
He'll pray for you.
He will definitely inspire you. No doubt.
And we had a great time over there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We went over there.
Big time. Yeah.
Had a
first class there too.
We were treated well there, and we were treated to a great football game as well. So no doubt about that. So we got plenty more of 5A football to talk about here in a little bit. 5A1, who's going to win that district? We have a big 5A1, a couple of 5A1 matchups that we're definitely going to talk about. 5A2, Guthrie, Carl Albert, Altus. We're going to be talking about the Altus Bulldogs.
Undefeated Altus. We're going to be picking that game here in a little bit as well. So a lot to get to in 5A football. I know when I do like my other stuff, some rankings, 5A views win it all. So we have a lot of 5A love on the show. So we want to make sure we get it out there. But if you guys have any questions, bring them this way. We'd be glad to talk about your school or whatever is on your mind. Grant Oliver lets us know the Durant kid is still at Oregon. His one tackle of the year came against Oklahoma State. I think I had 2 tackles against Oklahoma State earlier this year too. So,
okay, good job for that Durant kid.
They'd be 7 in 6A1.
Yeah. The other notes in Class 4A football, Ardmore gets a victory over Blanchard. 33-25. Our friends in Elk City, we're huge in Elk City. Got really
best meme game in the state.
Man, we got a mean email.
You got a mean email
about all of us.
All of us, yeah.
Oh, us old people.
What about me?
Stop. Us old people just need to stop.
Yeah, it was mean. mean.
It's all right, Elk City. We still
love
you.
it. Appreciate the views.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe.
What about Tuttle?
What about him?
They give up a score.
6 points to Tecumseh.
Did you drop him in the rankings?
Should have.
Oh,
you can't go lower. They can't. Yeah.
Tecumseh. I think Tuttle had 4 straight shutouts, and Tecumseh scores 6 points.
Tuttle's good.
Hey, I want to give a shout out real quickly. Chickasha beat Medill 48-0, but my buddy Orlando, he's a 6'2", 230-pound freshman. He wears jersey number 75. Jeez. Wanted a shout out on the show. Here's your shout out. He caused a fumble. I think that led to a touchdown for Chickasha.
Attaboy.
So, Orlando, keep it going, buddy.
Orlando.
Well, at that size as a freshman, that's Mr. Orlando does. Mr. Orlando.
Well, Clinton
keep doing it, kid.
Clinton
keep doing it
with the win over Woodward.
Yes.
How about Red Tornadoes?
Never pick against the Red Tornadoes. Never.
You know, imagine how good the coffee shops were 2 weeks ago. Think about them now.
They're thrilled.
Oh, my goodness.
Never pick against the Red Tornadoes.
I can tell you, Clinton, they only win the games that matter.
That's right.
They only win the games that matter. They go 0-3 in district play. Heritage Hall, Kingfisher, Chandler. I mean, those are three pretty good ball clubs. They beat Weatherford in overtime, Bridge Creek, Elk City, and past week, Woodward. Although
I thought they weren't going to score on Elk City.
That's what I was told. They weren't going to score, but they did. But you look at Clinton the rest of the way. At Cache, you were in Cache today.
Yeah, beautiful little town.
Bulldogs.
Cool. Found us a place to eat in a couple of weeks when we go to Lawton.
Okay, on Cache Road?
Close.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Clinton finishes with Elgin and Douglas.
Oh, Chris.
Okay.
So Clinton, if they can beat Cache and Douglas, I think that puts them in the number 2 spot in a home playoff game.
Give it to them. Give it to them. Mark your calendars now, Red Tornadoes.
Write it down.
You're going to be at home.
Are you locking it?
Locking it in.
Woo, Ronnie boy.
Are they home for 2 games? All they got to do is beat Elgin.
Do you want a bad email? Do you want a meme? No.
Well,
2 home games for Clinton Red Tornadoes.
They're not beating Elgin.
Oh, is that who they play?
Yes.
I'm out on that part. You're not beating Elgin. Elgin by 100.
Here comes the memes.
Yeah. Anytime you say 100.
That was a great meme.
It's a great meme.
Great meme. Look just like me.
So if you're Clinton, you might be having a team like Ardmore or Hera coming to your town.
No, they'll get one home game.
Speaking of the Hera Panthers, it's been a while since I've been to Hera, Oklahoma, and looking at some of their video, the facilities look great over there. The turf looks fantastic. The big H logo looks fantastic. And guys, they have a sophomore quarterback, Callum Whitnaw, and he has been all over the place. Hera beats Bethany 45-43. As the Whitnall quarterback, he's a sophomore, so he's going to be around for a long time. Their head coach over there has done a fantastic job. They're 5-2, 3-1 in district play, and I cannot wait till the Hera matchup with Ardmore next week. Now, Hera has Medill, that's a victory. Then at Ardmore, and then home against Tuttle. So they got their 2 tough district games at the end of their schedule. But it all starts with that victory over Bethany to put them in the spot. And they're going to be a playoff team. And it hasn't always been guaranteed for Hera to make the playoffs. In fact, their coach in the 6th season, and I've watched some interviews with him. He's a really sharp guy. But can't brag enough about it. Before he arrived in Hera, they were 0-10 and 1-9. And so what he's done with that program,
amazing,
in a very tough district.
Yeah.
So he's in there with Ardmore, Bethany, and Blanchard. Obviously, Tuttle is in there as well. Chickasha's had some success over the years, but I got to give it up to the folks in Hera. They've done a great job. As I mentioned, that victory over Bethany was the first victory for Hera over Bethany since 1963. And just to go a step further on this quarterback, I think we're going to be talking a lot about him. Cal Whitnaw, 27 touchdowns. He was 19-31 for 215 yards in that victory, along with 183 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns.
Wow.
So
hopefully they can keep him there.
He's done a great job.
You know?
And his name is Chris. I don't B-L-I-E-K. Blake.
B-L-I-E-K.
And I don't want to mess it up. I should have looked it up before.
Coach B.
Coach B. There you go.
B.
So good job there by the Hera Panthers. We haven't really talked to them a lot this year, so I'm going to get that out there.
I want to address. I just saw a question there, Chris, about somebody made a stay or asked a question
about Forrest Macy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forrest Macy's son still the quarterback at Duncan. No, I think
that's a big no.
That's no. Sawyer Rice is the quarterback at Duncan. You're thinking maybe he meant Durant.
Yeah.
I think they're at Durant.
Yeah.
So whether he's still the quarterback, I'm not sure, but he is at Durant. And I think he might have some siblings over there as well.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Wish that kid well.
Tony should have picked against Clinton in week 3. I think they played the Chandler
You'll
Alliance.
never pick against Clinton.
Crazy. Unless they're playing Elgin.
That's right.
And I just looked at my notes real quick. By the way, Collinsville scored the first play to beat Claremore 24-0. We forgot to mention at the beginning of the show off the field, Taj Overton, the state's #1 defensive player, senior, commits to Missouri. Remember, he was committed to Oklahoma State University. Mike Gundy thing happens. He decommits and then commits to the University of Missouri.
We'll play a little SC.
Could have done better than that.
I got to tell you.
Missouri's pretty damn good.
Okay, so I will get this out real quick.
Go ahead. Speak for both of us.
I will do that.
Thank you.
We try to be fair to every single team that we talk about here on the High School Huddle, and we'll continue to do that. But college football, there's just something about Missouri that I just can't ever get behind. All the way from Doug Smith to Norman Stewart to Derek Chivas, the Band-Aid man.
I'm a
Daniels. It's just.
I'm a Kansas boy.
Oh, border. No, is that the border war?
Yeah. No, there's true hatred. Everybody thinks it's KU, K-State. No. The rivalry is Kansas, Missouri, and they beat us this year in football. But I will say this. Because of our connection to Missouri football with Kentrell Brothers, I played in the NFL for the Vikings.
That's the only time I've
Guthrie, great. I have a soft spot in my heart for Missouri.
I did when he played there. I do not know more.
Yeah. In fact, Kentrell Brothers, who wore this helmet,
that's right,
led the SEC.
This one?
This one.
This exact one?
No, not that one.
No, not that. No.
Go on auction.
Kentrell Brothers led the SEC in tackles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So he was pretty darn good.
Stud.
Wesley says, I got to play with Taj Overton's father at Pecone College.
Ooh.
Very cool. Very cool.
Going over Muskoge's. Cushing over Wagner as well, Chris. Another 4A score. I don't think we went over yet.
Yeah, Cushing Tigers, who we have #5 in the High School Huddle rankings. Cushing easily over Wagner at 35-14. Coach Kimes still trying to get things figured out over in Wagner. And I think they're going to be fine over time. You lose your head football coach and you lose your 4 or 5 players to Muskogee. I think it was going to happen there in Wagner. But
hey, Jackson, I'm trying to help Chris keep up with all these comments, but we'll be talking about Holdenville here in a second.
Yes.
We'll be talking about Holdenville.
Yeah, Holdenville, I can tell you, I don't think I'm giving anything away, but they're moving up in the rankings. But we will definitely get to them here in just a few seconds.
And Kenny reminds me that Kansas sucks. Sorry, Phil.
3A scores, I don't remember anything really sticking out a whole lot. Heritage Hall Plainview, a game that we picked last week. Plainview gives Heritage Hall a pretty good run. Final score there was 38-28. Dominic Corsi is a good player for Plainsview, but that not enough in that one.
Yeah, there's nothing else really in 3A last week.
Lincoln Christian gave up 3 points. That's the only thing I think. One of the big games, I think, was our game of the week last week on the High School Huddle, Washington at Marlowe. This game was so good that Brent Venables showed up and watched the game.
I think he was there to see #3.
And I saw the highlights. Creed Barrett, he's only a sophomore. We saw him as a freshman in the state championship for Washington. He's only a sophomore, and I think he's one of the big names coming up here in a few years.
Yeah, he's good.
He delivers a good ball.
Well, I tell you, there's a bunch of good young quarterbacks in Oklahoma right now. We'll be talking about another one of those here in a little bit, I'm sure, too.
Absolutely. Mount St. Mary's loses for the first time this year. It was Millwood beating them 24-22. Remember, Millwood had byes the first 2 weeks, lost to Douglas in the Soul Bowl, but I think as the season progresses, they're getting better and better and better. And so they take down Mount St. Mary's 24-22, and I think Millwood has a pretty decent game this week as well. We'll look at that here in a second when we start looking over at the top 5 rankings here in a few moments. 2A2, that's where these two teams right here, Adair and Colcord, that's where they play high school football. Valiant, the Bulldogs, take it to Atoka, 60-23, way down there. This ball game, those Warriors, who we have #1, easily 54-14 over the Colcord Hornets, and we got some great games. Salina over Wyandotte, another game that we picked last week. Salina takes it to Wyandotte, 42-13. So now we talked about that district with Salina and Adair, Colcord, and Wyandotte, which is a pretty darn good district. We now know Adair and Salina are the two above.
Yeah.
The rest of that one.
No
there.
doubt.
So with Adair beating Salina earlier this year. So Warriors over Wildcats. Davis, 56-8. Stroud, a team that we're probably not talking enough about. They win it easily 70-0. It's a team that in Stroud that we keep talking about, top 5 team. Tony Wilson probably can tell us a whole lot more, but We just go back and forth. Should be 5 or 6 or 4. We'll talk about that here when we break down the top 5 here in a little bit. Another game that we picked last week here, Fairview and Hooker. Ooh. Remember, it was Hooker taking it to Cashin in that A11 district, which is fantastic. By the way, Cashin destroys Crescent on the war on 74, 42-13. Side note there. But then we got really intrigued with the Hooker-Fairview matchup.
Yeah.
Gone.
And I blame it on Cashin. I blame it on Cashin, Chris and Phil. I was so up on Cashin, and then they get ran over by Hooker, so I'm up on Hooker now, and then they get ran over by Fairview. So that's right. I blame it all on Cashin.
Yeah.
It's all Cashin's fault.
Well, I mean, I'm not quite that, even though my good friend took a shot at my Kansas Jayhawks, I'm going to stand up for our Cashin friends a little bit. And, I think each week, remember, they were missing one of their key players when they played Hooker. So I think Cashin's going to make some noise, but I think Fairview, they got the beating stick out.
Sure did.
Jackson's very worried we're going to skip over Holdenville.
Kenny says, but those Cashin Wildcats should still be in the top 5. So my question, Phil and I kind of got into it a little bit last week, back and forth. Yeah. We didn't really get into it. It was just a back and forth discussion.
Well, you got to kind of get into it.
Ronnie likes it when we disagree.
Go ahead. Chris got a great point.
I don't have him in the top 5. I'm waiting for Cashin. I need that victory.
Have him top 10.
I have him in the top 10. I'm just looking for that.
Insane.
They beat Ringling and Velma-Elma. I think I dumped Ringling out of the top 10 in A2 rankings.
Yeah.
Those are their best victories. So
all I'm saying is my whole point, and I'll just say this once so we can move on. We had him number 3, and you dropped him to 9. That's way too punitive. Well, I just.
Well, okay. The other side of that, maybe I overhyped Cashin. Maybe
that's
I thought
exactly right.
I overhyped him.
Could be. And you did make a point. You go, okay, would they beat so and so? And I said no. Would they beat so and so? I said no.
I think Miami was ranked 2 or 3 in the nation, and they were out of the top 10.
Texas was number 1
Absolutely.
preseason. And they're at.
That's right. You got to win. You got to win games.
Oh, Kelly's calling you out.
Oh, Chris is rage baiting with the A1 top 10. It's just my heart. I spend way too much time on those A1 rankings, too.
You like A1 ball.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
You do.
There's some good ball clubs in there.
Yeah,
we'll look at them here in a second. Dallas said Hooker let him down. Well, it happens, time to time.
Hooker always let you down.
Well, Phil loves the Cougars.
Oh, yeah.
North Rock Creek.
Oh, yeah, them too.
Yeah. So we'll get into the A1 rankings here in a little bit as well. Real quickly, before we get our next break, let's take a look at A2 football. Wawoka over Gore, 34-24. Woodland, the Cougars, 70-22. It was Hominy beating Fairland, 36-20, a game that we had talked about last week. Tallahena, I think everybody is chasing Tallahena in A2 football. And the Battle of the Dashes, Texhoma Goodwill falls to Thomas Fay Custer, 41-6. Thomas got a good transfer in from Matonga, good player over there. So Thomas hasn't really played a whole lot of tough competition either at this time, but they will. So, but those are what happened last week in A2 football. So we've taken 2 breaks. So we got one more break here. Let's go over to the top 10 real quick.
Yeah, it's 7:22. So
yeah. So let's go.
That's all right.
Yeah, we're fine. We can get it in here. Yeah. A2 top 5 rankings. Number 1, Tallahena. I think again everyone's chasing them. The team. Oh, I guess Ringling's still number. I think they lost. They should not be there. That's a misprint. The team in A2 though that Tallahena was in the championship, lost it last year. I think Hominy.
Yeah.
Hominy is a team. I think
beat Fairland last week.
It depends on how the brackets fall, and I haven't looked at the A2 bracket yet, but.
Beat Fairland by 16.
Yeah, I'm hoping Hominy and Tallahena are on the opposite sides. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. We'll definitely see that. So, okay, here is the brand new A1 rankings. We had Hooker at number 3 last week. So we had Cashin number 3. We had Hooker number 3. So
sorry, whoever's number 3.
Yeah. So this, I don't think there's any good games in A1 this week. It's a bad week for A1 football. A1 top 5 rankings. Number 1, Rejoice Christian. Number 2, Tonkawa. Number 3, Fairview.
Oh,
number
boy.
4,
Fairview, you're on the clock.
Yeah. Number 4, Wynnewood. And number 5, Pawhuska.
I like it. I like that.
So Cashin didn't make it. Into the high school.
Deservingly so.
Kelly Davis, Miko Pawhuska had worse losses. Picola lost to Rejoice and Vian. So, okay, when you look at Okay, you're going to make me do this. This is
There
what
it
I,
goes.
this,
So where it starts,
No,
Kelly.
this is
when we run long.
No, this is I got to throw it out here. So who's the first one? He says Minko. Minko 6-1 on the season. Minko has beaten Dibble, who beat Davis. That's a good victory. And they lost to Wynnewood, who we have in the top 5. So Minko has beaten Dibble, and their only loss is coming to Wynnewood.
Yeah,
that's Minko. The other team, Pawhuska. This is only going to get worse. Pawhuska 6-1 on the season. Their only loss was coming to Tonkawa, who I think has a great chance of winning a state championship. They lost to Tonkawa, but they beat Pawnee 42-40. That's a great victory. Yeah. They beat Woodland, defending state champions. That's a great victory. And only they won that one 44-12. They beat Hominy 44-27.
It was extremely good.
They beat I'm getting ahead of myself. Hominy 44-27. Yeah. I think Pawhuska has a very, very nice resume.
Keep going, Chris. Keep going.
Pawhuska, who's next here? Pecola lost to Rejoice Christian. So Pecola, I might have them a little bit lower than what they should, but they lose to Rejoice Christian by 7, 27-20. And their best victory, Antlers, Spyro, Warner, Hobart, Shoto Maisie. Who's their best victory?
You made your point.
Antlers.
Okay. And they also lost to Vienne.
Yeah.
So who is the best victory there? Okay. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just
a little bit.
I know.
No.
She's
that's a little bit.
That's a good.
No, I know she. I just
sorry.
We appreciate you
Move
being
on.
able to just say sorry.
No, I didn't mean it at
Just
Kelly. I'm not saying that.
He can't do it. That's why we got to get him enrolled in that narcissist course.
That's the way I look at it. That's how my mind processes, which might be weird.
This is how you
see.
talk.
I'm still yelling. I'm yelling at you too.
This is what you do. This is what you do to me every day.
Wesley, Pecola was down 8 going into the 4th against Vienne. Tracy says, "Let's go, Minko." All right, she puts a heart in it, so we can just slow down a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
You okay?
Get a drink. Get a drink, Chris.
Jeez. When you call timeout, 30 seconds. What do we need?
Love you, Kelly. You're
okay. All right. Very good.
Great. Okay. Chris has scared me. Where were we, guys?
I don't know. Chris is a hitter. It's finally coming up.
2A2 rankings?
Yeah, there you go.
Number 1, Adair, the Warriors. Number 2, those Vienne guys we were just talking about. Yeah. Valiant Bulldogs. Yeah, number 3,
logo.
There they are. Holdenville,
Come
number
on.
4.
There you are.
And of all the teams in the entire state of Oklahoma, I've probably been holding out a little bit more than I should have against Holdenville. I've learned my lesson. Holdenville, a very, very great program. They were perfect 10-0 last year, and then won their first round playoff game, lost to Davis in the second round. The eventual state champion, 27-24. It looks like they're going to run the table. They do have Davis week 9. That's the only time that Holdenville will probably be tested. So there you see number 4 versus number 5, Holdenville Davis next week. Now it will definitely be in our top 10 games of the week.
I'm picking them now to beat Davis.
So those are the High School Huddle top 5 in 2A2 football. Catch Valiant over at Holdenville is crazy.
Oh boy, go ahead, Chris. Here we go again.
No,
you're scaring.
We appreciate the people's opinion. That's good.
I'm just waiting for Chris's explosion.
Oh no, he's over. He's done.
No,
he's like Chris.
I don't.
You should hear the discussions about rankings before we come on the air.
Holdenville has beaten a good Wowoka team. They went up and beat North Rock Creek. And they beat Dibble last week, 22-7, in that game that we talked about last week as well. So Holdenville, I got them up there. So we were down to starters against Wynnewood. Okay,
that's good.
That makes
good
sense.
That's information we don't have.
Yep. It's not like college or anything like that where things out.
Scouting reports that come out.
We rely on you guys to tell us.
Yeah, we need you to tell us this. Yeah. Chris, you want to change the rankings now?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
He'll never do that.
Class 2A1 football rankings. Again, some more discussion here. Metro Christian 1, Washington 2, Jones 3. Those top 3, you can shuffle any way you want, and I would not disagree with that. Washington loses 1 game in 4 years, and they're number 2. If you said they're number 1, I totally get that. Marlowe, despite the loss, we talked about this in our production meeting today, guys. Marlowe loses to Washington by 1 score, 21-14, and we all agreed to keep Marlowe at number 4.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kingston remains at number 5.
Yeah, I like
Kingston
those.
had the good victory earlier this year against Kiefer.
I pushed a little bit to move Washington to 1.
Yeah.
Pushed a little.
Yeah, absolutely. Dustin says, I think Salina over Davis. I know Dustin has been big on Salina this year. So, remember, Davis struggled last year in the regular season. Playoff time, turn it on.
Yep. Well, right after you ditched him.
That's right.
Moving on. Class, I was back and forth. I thought it was time to get off. 3A football rankings.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, number 1. Sulphur, there is something we'll see here. Sulphur, number 2. Heritage Hall, victory over Plainview last week, number 3. Holland Hall, number 4.
Squeaking by Holland Hall.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And Perkins trying with no hyphen, but there is a hyphen on our screen.
Remember when Holland Hall almost beat Lincoln Christian this year?
Was it 72-0?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the game you picked Holland Hall, right?
Well, I was trying to catch up.
Yeah. Chelsea not being number 1 is wild. The Dragons? Talking about the Chelsea Dragons? Toughest district, 2A2. Yeah, we've talked about that district many times. I don't know if it's the toughest. 4A4 is up there. They got 3 teams in the top 5. That's pretty darn good.
Leslie's questioning Lincoln Christian over Perkins.
She's just joking.
I know.
JK.
She's funny.
Class 4A rankings.
Howard maybe.
No question. It's clear number 1.
I've been outvoted on this one. Well, Elgin number 1.
We're smart, Ronnie.
Yep. Tuttle number 2. Ada number 3. Salisal number 4. And Cushing number 5. Now, I don't know if perfect.
Are you a little struggling with Cushing?
I don't mind Cushing.
Yeah, but there's several that could be there.
Broken Bow could be there.
Yes, no doubt.
And a victory this week, they will definitely be in the top 5. Broken Bow. So that's another one. I really like 4A4.
I like 4A, period.
Yeah.
God, so many good football teams.
Stillwell and somebody else in 4A4 are pretty good teams, but won't make the playoffs. I'll have to look up here.
Yeah.
Okay. 5A football, there was more discussion on this as well.
Not at 1.
No, not at 1.
No, it's top 5.
Top 5. Number 1, Carl Albert Titans.
Yep.
State's longest winning streak, current winning streak, going for 4th state championship this year. Dell City Eagles got a scare from Collinsville. Collinsville almost got it. Boy, Pryor number 3, week 10 matchup. Pryor's got some work to do this week, though.
QB1's pretty darn good.
Braden Ward is his name. He's pretty good. Yep. Bishop McGinnis, 28-10 victors over Duncan this past week, stays at number 4. There was discussion. And Guthrie at number 5. And
you had McGinnis number 5 in yours, right?
In my personal one, I went McGinnis 5, Guthrie 4.
Well, and we talked, Ronnie and I, when we were talking about this before we came on the air, said, you know what? Set Tuttle aside. Set Tuttle aside, obviously a quality program. Guthrie's schedule hasn't been real strong.
Yep.
They have a tough Altus team this year. It's in the top 10 in 5A. Got a freshman kid that throws the ball all over the freaking field and can run it too. But
talk about him here in a minute.
Yeah, you bet. But there was discussion about it, and Ronnie and I kind of said, you know what? Let's get past this week. Let's see what Guthrie does this week. Yeah, and then you can make some moves there if you need to if the Blue Jays come out on top.
And really, it was good to see McGinnis play a Duncan team, a playoff team. We hadn't seen McGinnis play a real tough schedule as of late with Bishop Carroll, Classen, and Midwest City. But they got Southeast this week in an afternoon ball game, 3:15 at Moses F. Miller Stadium. There's a doubleheader at Douglas tomorrow. But they finish up with Newcastle and MacArthur. We're going to be talking about 5A1 here in a little bit. Between MacArthur, Newcastle, McGinnis, a good friend of mine who I have a lot of trust in tells me thinks maybe MacArthur is maybe the stronger team. We'll find out, though, in the next couple of weeks.
Got a lot of good football games between those 3 schools coming up.
We talked about the Pryor Tigers, and I finally got to watch them up close. The quarterback is phenomenal, Braden Ward. He can not only throw the ball extremely well, but he can tuck it and run it as well. The only thing that makes me go, is their offensive and defensive line both play both ways the entire game.
That's tough in 5A football,
especially late in the playoffs. So they can still be very competitive, but that's the one thing. And they got 3 linemen that 2 of them really stick out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Pryor's a quality program, but you're right, Chris. You get deep in the playoffs. You got the big boys playing both ways. You start facing the Carl Alberts, the Dell Cities, the Guthries, the McGinnises of the world. it's tough when you got big boys going both ways.
Yeah, and Z Money talking about Braden Ward, the prior quarterback, 20-plus passing touchdowns and 1 interception, which was tipped. We'll have more. We'll have more information on Pryor here in a little bit.
Well, and you told me after watching that Pryor tape, you said just like laser accurate.
Yeah.
Just
it looks good
impressive.
when it leaves his hand.
Yeah,
Absolutely. 6A2 football rankings could change a little bit after this week as we take a look at those. Stillwater Pioneers, I think everyone's chasing them right now. We'll see, though. Pump City this week, I guarantee that's a top 3, maybe a top 2 game in our next segment. Pump City number 2, Sand Springs. They're in the top 10 games this week. Number 4, Choctaw, despite 3-4 record, they're still very, very good. Piedmont at number 5. Piedmont will have a challenge this week. And Piedmont's number 5, guys, but they've lost to Norman and Choctaw. Nothing wrong with that. Their best victory of the year, El Reno.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. So
that's what you give at 6A2, though.
Yeah. Which was for years one of the best classes.
Yeah.
And it's just gone kapooey.
Yeah.
It'll still be fun, though.
Oh, no.
We have some great district matchups, and the playoffs will be fun. So
Playoffs will be real good.
Yeah. And then finally, the largest class in 6A1 football is Bixby Spartans, number 1, after a 92-point victory this past week. Jinx at number 2, Owasso number 3, Broken Arrow number 4, and Mustang number 5. I think of all the top 5 rankings that we have, I think this is a solid 1 through 5.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, the only argument you could make is Memorial ahead of Mustang, but I think you have Memorial 6, right?
I can't 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Memorial's going back. They gave up 21 points in the fourth quarter to Norman North.
Yeah.
49-48. It's going to haunt them.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to hunt them as far as top 5. But all right. Kenny says he loves the Choctaw logo. We'll give it to you one more time. There is the Choctaw logo. Now, that's not the gold standard yellow jacket.
No, that's right.
That's not the gold standard one, but it is a sharp one, though.
Make it up. Kenny loves Choctaw, hates KU.
All right. All right. Our third and final time we come back. Top 10 games of the week. It's time for you to shine. Give your predictions. We'll see how we did last week as well. Final segment here on the High School Huddle presented by our good friends at Red River Roofing.
Mom, Red River's gonna fix our roof.
Buddy, it's going to be easy getting a quote after that storm. Have you seen those roofers?
I can get you a new roof. Wait.
It will be out of business next week.
Roofing!
Let's quit messing with these clowns and call Red River Roofing.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back. Third and final segment, the most popular segment in high school football talk.
Not for me.
Game predictions coming up here in just a few moments. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. And if you want to send us any information, you can definitely do that via our social media.
Right there.
That way, right there is one way, or you can get us direct message or messenger or however you want to do it. We also have an email at highschoolhuddle@gmail.com. If you have information about your team, that's a great way to share the information with that. So reach out to us and share it. There's nothing wrong with that, and we'll keep it anonymous, so you don't have to let us know. But the more information we have, the better this show is. And you guys really make this show really great with the information that you guys give us.
Well, you help us. I mean, because there's not a lot of data readily available for high school teams, and we all have businesses that we run. Getting that information from us helps us. Just like tonight, had these injuries out, these players out, these starters out. That helps us.
Yep. That can make Phil go from 2-8 to 6-4. The information like that.
You think I can get to 6-4?
You have once.
Well, if you have that proper information before going in, maybe
I might even go 7-3, Ronnie.
Easy.
Okay,
all
right, slow down.
Sorry.
All right, let's see how we did last week. And
it was a bad week.
Get ready, because we're going to want your game predictions here in just a few moments. So here's how we did last week. Chris 9-1. He went 9-1. Has now gone 9-1.
He's right on your heels.
He sure is.
Twice this year. Phil 5-5.
I'll take it.
Phil tried to go 0-10 last week.
Take it.
And got 5 right.
But
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Can I do that again?
No. That was a one-time deal.
It's one of the best weeks I've had.
Yeah.
Best weeks you had in weeks.
Yeah. So that is how we did last week. Leslie says she was 8-2. Let's put it back up here. Leslie says she was 8-2, 54-26.
Look at Dallas.
That's pretty good. Dallas 9-1, 61-19. Yeah, Dallas has been rocking it this year.
He's been good this year.
Phil got the Bixby Enid game right.
You know where I shine? The non-official picks.
Yeah, you do.
I do really well there because I'm not chasing you knuckleheads.
Phil got the Enid. How did Phil go 5-5?
Well, I picked 5 wrong and 5 right.
That's right. Kenny,
tried to pick 10 wrong.
Kenny was impressive, 7-3 last week.
7-3 is good, guys.
Yes, that's good.
That is. Anything 7-3 above is good.
Because we're not giving you just an easy pick 'em. I try to now. If it's a number one versus number, you have to put them in there. Like Bixby, they're going to beat most teams. You still have to put them in there to respect the game.
Right.
But Tony says he was 0-10. That's because he didn't make a pick last week.
That's right.
He missed the live show. Okay, here are some of the games that did not make the top 10. Union at Broken Arrow.
Oh, Broken Arrow.
Oh yeah,
Union has won a few as of late. Ponca at Bartlesville.
Was it Shocker last week that Union won? Who they beat? Norman North.
They did.
Was it
Norman North?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was like
Shocker.
I think that says more about Norman North than it does Union.
It wasn't Norman North.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Who was it?
Okay.
Union beat UConn.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yeah, Union beat UConn. Ponca City at Bartlesville.
Man, I want to go Ponca City.
Yeah, I think
I would go Ponca too. Yeah.
Durant at Coweta.
Oh, Coweta.
Coweta's.
Durant needs it. Grove. Durant trying to go 4 in a row.
No.
Grove at Wagner.
We'll go Grove.
I'm 1-1 with the Ridge Runners.
I'm going Grove.
I'll go with the Ridge Runners. Give me 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
2-1 the Ridge
Ardmore
Runners.
at Bethany.
We'll go Ardmore.
Ardmore. Yeah, I like Ardmore.
Tuttle at Blanchard.
Oh, Tuttle by 100. I get in trouble when I say that.
Yeah, you do. Wait 2 seconds before you hear this game, before either one of you say anything.
And when I say somebody by 100, I mean they're going to win big. I don't literally mean 100.
Well, sometimes we do.
Sometimes we do.
Okay.
With Bixby's.
Remember, this show is huge in Western Oklahoma.
Oh, boy. No pressure.
Absolutely huge.
No
Remember,
pressure.
What's the rule, Phil? What's the rule?
Think
Wait 2 seconds.
Ronnie?
I've never done this in my life. I've never done this in my life.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Elk City at Weatherford.
1, 2. Weatherford.
You know what?
Oh, this we talked about this. This all goes downhill whenever we start. You know what?
Well,
Go
We
ahead,
get
Phil.
more messages from Clinton, Weatherford, and Elk City than
Elk
than any
City.
other
Elk
school.
City sent you bad email about all the rest.
If it was maybe it was a kid, maybe it was somebody from Clinton pretending to be somebody from Elk City.
Could be. But
Weatherford by 100.
Yeah, see, first of all, that's
99?
That's my line.
Okay,
Stay in your
Weatherford
lane.
by 99.
But Elk City's.
Weatherford's got 99 problems, but Elk ain't one. You like that?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take Elk City. I got a feeling. I'm taking Elk City.
Laminga knows you well. You know what? All right, some other games real quick before we get started. Hilldale, that's the team I couldn't think of earlier. Hilldale and Stillwater, good teams in 4A4, and you can't even get in the top 4. Hilldale at Stillwater, they played this week. See who the fifth best team in that district is. Shakota at Lincoln Christian. It's a Thursday game.
Shakota by 100. I mean, Lincoln Christian by 100.
Holland Hall at Muldrow. Seminole at Sulphur. Mount St. Mary's coming off their first loss, starting to play some teams. They're at Jones.
Well, Jones.
Wilburton at Vian. This is a team that we probably have not talked enough about in Wilburton. They are having a fantastic season. I probably don't have time to get too much into it here with Wilburton, but they're having a fantastic season. And another team that we probably don't talk about, I don't got time, we ran out of time, is Allen. Allen down in A2 District 3. We'll talk maybe more about them. Sayre at Cashion. I think if Cashion wins, this might be the best victory of the year.
Give me Sayre.
I'm going Cashion.
Sayre.
You know what?
Cashion.
I love
Give me the Wildcats.
I love the Wildcats.
You do.
I'll take Cashion.
Yeah.
Speaking of Allen, they're at Central Salisal this week, and Millwood is at Chisholm.
Who's at Salisal?
That's top 10 games. That's top 10 games. All right, here we go. The email got to him.
Me? Who said that?
I think it's about Braden. The email about the prior kid, right?
No, I think he's saying the Elk City email.
Yeah.
Who said that?
It got to me. That's right.
Z-Money said that?
Yeah.
Well, I can promise you, if you think it got to me and that's why I picked Elk City, you don't know me very well.
Hunter Shepherd. One thing to watch the Guthrie Altus game with the rain and elements. The elements benefits Guthrie because ground game and pound run game.
Hunter Shepherd knows his football.
He does know his football.
And Hunter will be talking about that game here in just a little bit. Kenny's going Cashion by 28. And Kelly says the Cashion running back is still out, which was still out for that Hooker game as well.
So, you going to change, Phil?
No.
So
pure stubbornness, no.
Okay.
I'm riding with the Wildcats.
Yep.
I'm riding with
We'll
them.
lose by 3 touchdowns.
I'm riding with them.
All right, here we go. Top 10 games of the week. Did I look like a poker dealer just then?
No.
Okay.
Guys, I'm going 7-3 or better this week.
7-3?
I feel it.
Okay, you're turning it
warmed
on.
up. I'm stretched. I'm loosened up. Finally, week 8. I'm ready to go.
All right.
I'm about to check our.
Here comes our game predictions. Here we go. Game number 10. Before we get it, I literally worked on this for 4 hours to make sure every deadgum graphic, every deadgum record was right.
I hope there's at least one mistake.
There's been 2
I
weeks.
hope not, Chris.
Thank you, Ronnie. There's been 2 weeks of just mishaps on this graphic here. So
You don't believe that,
here we
right?
go. Rain helps Marlowe with some of their games.
Okay.
I can see that. Marlowe got a really good Mr. Morgan, they call him. A very good baseball player. He went to OSU, but he runs the football very well for the Outlaws. Great logo, too. Okay, here we go. Game number 10 here on the High School Huddle, a little 6A2 District 2 matchup. It features the Sand Springs Sendites. For some of you folks, it's Charles Page.
Yeah.
Taking on
Oh, please be wrong.
Oh, they don't play. Did I mess up the graphic?
Please be wrong.
Is it Muskogee? Don't they play Muskogee?
Massey ratings, Muskogee.
I can fix this real quick. Dadgummit! I messed it up.
I'm so happy right now.
Jeez,
first
Chris.
one, Evans.
The first one?
The first one.
I'd have been okay if you got the third one or fourth one. The first one?
Oh, that's so good.
Hold on.
Well, we tell him you can't proofread your stuff. You got to send it to somebody else to proofread it.
Proofreading means you have a different set of eyes on it.
Yes.
I would suggest T-Fred because he points out your mistakes before you find
and Grant.
Oh, yeah, Grant's a corrector. Yeah.
It'll change here in a second. Now, the district record, Muskogee's 4-3, 4-0. Yeah, it'll change here in a second. Now, there it is. Muskogee Ruffers. Sand Springs at Muskogee. Sand Springs 5-2 overall, 4-0 in district play. Muskogee 4-3, 4-0 in district play. District lead is on the line. Both teams start off slow this year.
Yep.
Both teams started off slow. Of course, Sand Springs played some good competition, as did Muskogee. Domination as of late. Sand Springs has won 240-7 over the last few games, and Muskogee has won 187-0 over the last few games. Easton Webb, 1,300 yards and 17 touchdowns. Cason Delgado for Muskogee, 973 yards. He has 12 touchdowns in the last 5 games. Now, the schedule has allowed them to get better. Muskogee has won 6 of the last 8, 49-33 last year.
Yeah.
So Sand Springs won state championship in football, 1966.
It's a great year.
Great year.
This is the year for Sand Springs to win a state championship. They've taken their bumps and bruises over the last couple of years. This is their year to try to win it. The last time, Sand Springs won that one act play in 2022, but as far as on the field, last time they won a state championship, what sport was it?
Muskogee or
Sand Springs. It was in 2017.
I don't know, about won a baseball state championship a couple years ago. Why did it change to Muskogee Ruffers?
Because that's who they're playing.
Muskogee's blue?
Well, okay, Phil. Yes, thank you. I can get that fixed here in a second. Trust me. We're coming back to it here in a second. So Sand Springs won the state championship 2017.
Cheerleading.
Nope. Wrestling.
That's right. They had Dayton Fitch.
There you go.
Yes,
I knew you get there.
That's right.
I knew you get there.
Dadgum, man.
I knew you get there.
The best wrestler at Oklahoma State to never win a national title by a mile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez, I felt so bad for that kid.
Yeah.
All right. I get to go first this week for the first time in a long time. I think it's only the second time I've gotten to go first this year.
Have I went first this year?
No.
Oh.
I just think this is the year that Sand Springs puts it together. I don't know if they can win a state. Oh, look at that Muskogee green. So I'm going to go with Sand Springs to win this football game.
It's a great pick, Chris. I got Sand Springs, Charles Page as well. Bill?
I too have Sand Springs.
He's turning the leaf over, boys. He's turning the leaf over. He's just going to copy us. He's smart. He's getting smart.
We all pick Sand Springs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I better slide a couple in there on you. I got a shocker coming up. I got a shocker.
Like your Holland Hall pick a couple weeks ago?
No, this one's actually a real, I really believe this.
Leslie's going Sand Springs. Z-Money Sand Springs. Grant says, I hope a sophomore logo pops up. Yeah, Grant, I'm on it now. This has got it. Laminga, Sandy boys get the W. Tony Wilson goes with Sandites on the road. Kelly goes Sand Springs, and Productions is going with Muskogee. Dallas officially goes with Sand Springs.
Okay, I feel good.
And Grant, Muskogee's blue. Yeah, so Grant and T-Fred have a lot in common.
Well, they're best friends.
Except for T-Fred wins on the football field.
Ever since last week.
Game number 9.
Ooh, I like this game.
Booker T. Washington.
I like this game.
5-2 overall, 3-1 in district play. McAllister 3-4. Started off 0-4 with that schedule. 3-1 in district play. Good old 5-3 matchup. Booker T. Washington has won 3 straight, including 13-7 last year in this ball game, and they've won. They're 9-2 against McAllister. Huge game could determine a home playoff game right here. Both teams have tough games to finish this year. Buffs, I mentioned that 0-4 start. How about Broken Bow, Poto, Ada, and Coweta? Hello.
Yeah.
Booker T. Washington losses to Del City and Shawnee. Wins against Muskogee, Kelly, and Durant. First-year head coaches in this ball game. You got Nate Goodman on the left for Booker T. Washington, Coach Craig at McAllister. Both teams have a little bit of an injury issue, so hopefully injuries don't play a factor in this game, but it is something to watch out for. Booker T. Washington at McAllister. Laminga goes with Booker T. Z-Money Booker T. Grant says McAllister by 10. Productions goes with Booker T. And I will say this with Booker T. They've been hit and miss.
And this,
it's hard to tell.
I got to go first. So, I mean, this is, you know how they always say people, when they're in an abusive relationship, they just keep going back to them. They keep going back to them. Keep going back to them.
No, it's true, Phil. Listen.
Yeah, but this took a turn.
No,
it's true.
This is how I feel about Booker T.
Yeah.
I'm in an abusive relationship with Booker T for the past 5 years. I think they're good, and then they're not good, and then I think they're not good, then they're good.
Yeah.
I keep going back to him. So I don't know why I'm going back to Booker T, but I'm picking Booker T again. You're welcome, McAllister. Every year they do this to me.
That's me with Phil.
It is every year to me.
That is a well thought out, honest,
great analogy.
Incredible analogy. And because of that, I'm taking McAllister to beat him.
Yeah. You should be smart to do that. That's exactly what I would have done too, Phil.
I think if both teams play the perfect game, Booker T wins this game.
I don't think Booker T is going to play a perfect game.
They got Michael Washington, very good running back.
Very good.
And I was really hoping you guys go with the same team, and I can just follow the lead.
McAllister up there.
But I'm going Booker T. Washington.
You're the same way.
You guys are slow learners.
I'm the same.
You're slow learners.
It's back and forth between those two every single time.
Read off who they lost to again.
Booker T.
That's right.
Shawnee and Del City.
Yes.
They lost to Shawnee.
Who beat?
Okay. They lost to Shawnee.
Oh, yeah. Shawnee beat Booker T. That's what I was trying to think of. I don't think anybody knows about this game.
Wait a second.
I think.
Did they play? When did they play Bishop Kelly? Wasn't that recent?
I don't know. I would have to look up. You want me to look it up? Okay.
I have it right here.
Thank you, Ronnie.
They played Bishop Kelly a couple weeks ago.
And was that a ball game?
Bishop Kelly's won
42-14. Booker T won that game.
Shawnee lost to Duncan, guys.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
Duncan's a playoff team. Shawnee's trying to get there.
I agree.
All right. Everybody's picking Booker T except for Grant and Phil.
Buddies. Some say best friends.
Sancho buddies.
Oh, so good. I love Taco Tico.
Boy, Grant is putting capital letters right. He's putting periods right. He's just waiting for me to mess it up to find an error on him. All right. Piedmont Wildcats at Southmore. 5-2 Piedmont, 3-1 in district play. Southmore, exact same thing. 5-2, 3-1. This is a big ball game in 6A2-1. Both teams have Stillwater and Pump City left on their schedule. So this is a huge game because Choctaw is winning out the rest of the way. So both of these teams will finish fourth, or more than likely finish fourth or fifth. And so you want a pretty good playoff path in this one. Piedmont losses this year, Norman and Choctaw. Their wins, El Reno, Midwest City, Grant, and Ike.
Yeah, give me Southmore just because of what you said last.
I'll listen.
Okay. Southmore losses, Moore and Choctaw. They beat in Westmore, PC North, Grant, Ike, and Northwest Classen.
Give me Southmore.
This is the second meeting ever between these two programs. Southmore won last year, 29-28. First-year head coach Brett Jones has done a great job with Southmore. The big thing with Southmore.
Who won this game last year?
Southmore, 29-28. The great thing about Southmore this year is they're not in 6A1 football.
Oh.
They've been able to win some games.
Them.
Good. Yeah, it's good for them. Yeah. Jeff Hall in his 7th season at Piedmont. Yeah. So let me give you some scores, some predictions.
I need that before I make my decision again.
Everyone with Southmore goes with Laminga, Tony. Oh, wait. Dallas goes with Piedmont. Tony goes with Piedmont. Mm-hmm. Laminga goes with Southmore. Tony says the Cats. That's not fair, Tony. I think he officially goes with Piedmont, though. Kenny goes Piedmont. Z-Money goes Piedmont. Grant says Southmore by 1, just like last year.
Just like last year.
And more are coming in. Leslie goes with Piedmont as well.
Can I go now?
You can go.
Southmore.
Phil is going with the SaberCats. Due to time restrictions, we now move forward. I will go with Southmore as well.
Give me Southmore.
Southmore across the board. Again, this is a big game because one's going to finish above the other more than likely. So production's going with Piedmont. So this one's really mixed with ours in the Chatsville. So, All right. Game number 7. It is the Altus Bulldogs on the way to Guthrie for a big-time 5A2 matchup. Both teams 4-0. Carl Albert also 4-0 in district play. Carl Albert still has to play both of these teams to end the regular season. Carl Albert is at Lawton this week. Perfect start for the Altus Bulldogs. They've done everything they've been asked. They had a great victory to begin the year over Ardmore. They're averaging 50 points a ball game, and so we're talking about points, but they're only giving up 20 a ball game as well. So good job there. I mentioned that Ardmore victory, 36-22. And they have followed up with some nice wins as well. This will be Altus's first true challenge on the field with a team that has been known over the last couple of decades. By the way, I can tell you the last team to win a state championship that didn't in 5A that did not start with the letter C was Altus 10 years ago. Carl Albert, Collinsville got in there 1 year, but Altus Bulldogs, the last Westside team outside of Carl Albert to win a state championship. Coach Reed, in his second stint, has done a great job. I can tell you, Altus, before Coach Reed got there, both times weren't very good records. I mean, bad. And he has turned them around out there in Altus, Oklahoma. Meanwhile, Guthrie has won 6 straight ball games. I think it's been 5 or 6 years in a row that Guthrie's won 5 or more games in a row. They're averaging 46 points a ball game as well. We always talk about Guthrie and their defense, rightfully so. Guthrie's given up a little less than 12 points a ball game. But they're averaging 46 points a game. Guthrie's probably best victories. We talk about Altus over Ardmore. Guthrie's best victories probably over either Duncan or Blanchard this year. So it's not
a strong schedule.
Neither team has played a tough schedule,
but
outside of Tuttle.
But they both done what they did, and Tuttle's going to be a lot of teams this year. So that is what I have here. So Tony Wilson says, I love my peeps. Give me Altus. I need their money for pizza Saturday and Sunday. Hey, that's a business decision.
Making a business decision,
Nothing
baby.
wrong with that.
I think they got a big all the time. I think they got a big balloon deal in Altus.
Like a good Republican and capitalist that Tony is.
That's right.
He made a business decision.
Leslie goes with Blue Jays. James goes with Altus. So James' first comment. Thank you, James.
Oh, you've been waiting for this one.
Kenny goes with the Blue Jays. Productions goes with Altus. Laminga goes with Guthrie. And I got to scroll down here. Grant says Guthrie by 200.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it, Grant. That's a gig at Phil and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hunter goes with Guthrie. Z-Money Guthrie. Dallas Guthrie. T-Fred. Who do you think you went with?
Altus.
Yeah. Just because McGinnis is going to finish third in the district doesn't mean
you don't have to be mad at us.
Nothing we can do. Talk to MacArthur and Newcastle. All right. Who's up?
You.
Oh. Massey says Guthrie's favored by 32.5 points. That's a lot of points.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
That is crazy talk. Good quarterback matchup here. Jamin Reed, the freshman quarterback. Numbers are phenomenal this year. Dalen Rice. The full
70% of his passes.
It's unbelievable. So
over 2,000 yards through 7 games.
Well, Altus handed off 5 times or more.
Handed off?
Yeah.
No. But Reed will run the ball more than that.
Yeah. Okay. So Dalen Rice and the Blue Jays. Guthrie has 4, 5, 6 running backs that can play at any time, and they got a great front seven. Really got a really good defense, but the front seven puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback. This is going to be a fun matchup.
Yeah, it will be.
So I think Guthrie has been there and done that. Altus is on the rise, and if anybody outside of Tuttle can put it together against this Guthrie team, obviously Carl Albert in the regular season, but it would be this Altus team.
Yeah.
But I like Guthrie's experience. I like the home game. And if you can run the football like Guthrie can, that stud freshman stays on the sideline. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm going Guthrie.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I kind of wish it wasn't raining just because Altus throws the ball. Altus throws the ball, that will affect them. I mean, there's no way it can't. They remember actually those ball boys have dry balls and they have them out there all the time. Again, Altus has done whatever they've done. And again, I'm kind of confused. I've heard different stories because you ask about I've asked about Altus, and and I kind of look at their scores. They give up 30 against John Marshall.
I think those came late.
Gave it 22, and those could have came in late. The second team,
they did.
But yeah, it's so. It makes you kind of think, but I don't think that really matters because from what we've seen, that ones are really, really good.
Yeah.
So
number 4 is good. Number 6 is really good.
I like Guthrie in this game with the weather advantage, but Altus.
I hope it's dry.
I do too. The biggest thing that Guthrie has struggled with this year, from what I've seen, is the passing.
Tuttle set the template. Nobody can do what Tuttle has done. Altus would be the closest.
We saw John Marshall team who normally runs. They try to pass the ball because they know that's the way they can beat Guthrie.
Noble's wide receiver had over 200 yards.
Absolutely, and
quarterback for three.
Noble threw all over Guthrie.
Yeah.
So again, Altus, this is going to be a really, really good game. But yeah, so Guthrie's got to figure a way to stop the pass if they're allowed to, if they can. They got to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I think for me, obviously we all love the Reed kid. I mean, he's one to watch. I mean, he's just a freshman, 6'4", and it's not just his arm. The kid's athletic as all get out. He can run. Smart kid, tough kid. They got a lot of good support players out there as well. Chris said the key thing for me. Guthrie is all about stop the run on defense and run the ball on offense. Throw when you want to throw, right? When you put yourself in situations where you're throwing the ball when you want to throw the ball. Very good quarterback at Guthrie as well. Dalen Rice can get it done. Got a good core of wide receivers, but it's those 5, 6, 7 deep at running back for Guthrie. And then Guthrie's defense against the run, lights out. I want a dry game because I want to see what these two really do against each other without the elements playing a part of it. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to Guthrie's defense. Can they get pressure on the young Reed kid? Can they get him out of the pocket? Can they make him try to beat you with his legs? And now you force them to do what Guthrie loves to defend.
Yep.
And I think that's the key. I think Guthrie wins this, but I think it's a good ball game, good 4-quarter ball game. And I think Altus is going to make some. I think Altus is definitely going to finish 2 or 3 in district play.
All right, so we have it, and we do the broadcast for Guthrie, and we really hate having Guthrie on here because we hate picking Guthrie, but it would not do any service if we didn't have Guthrie in the top 10. Altus deserves to be in the top 10, so we have to pick this game.
Yep.
We don't want to, but we have to for the integrity of the game and for Altus, who has done a great job. James says he's been waiting for this week as well. There's no doubt. I guarantee this has been circled for Altus. It was a great game last year. Guthrie had to score 56 points last year to beat Altus on the road, 56-34. So
Grant, right on cue.
Yep. So there it is.
Kelly Beebe, that's what he does. He's going to go after the quarterback, and he's a young freshman, so we'll see how he reacts to getting hit.
There are no secrets in this game.
No, there's no secrets.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say is I think the Reed kid's going to respond very well.
Yep.
I mean, he's a competitor.
Yep.
All right. We'll see how it plays out. Jelsma Stadium Friday. That's one of the rare Friday games this week.
That's when the men play.
On the grass. Altus plays on grass as well. So game number 6. Let's stay in 5A football. Let's go up to 5A1. T-Fred, who's going to win this ball game? All right, here we go. Lott MacArthur, 6-1 on the season, 3-0 in district play. Newcastle, 5-2, 3-0 in district play. This is a 3-way tie right now with Bishop McGuinness. Both teams, Mac and Newcastle, still have to play Bishop McGuinness. Mac, 6 straight since they lost to the 4A defending state champions, 42-21 in the regular season. MacArthur had that overtime victory over 6A2 Ponca City, and also had a victory over the Duncan Demons. Newcastle, they've won 3 straight ball games. Their losses, Elgin and Tuttle. You ever heard of them in 4A football?
Never heard of them.
They have beaten Bartlesville, and they have beaten Blanchard, has Newcastle. Adam Austin, Lott MacArthur, Taylor Bradford, Newcastle, both can run the football. It comes down, I think, to the running game. Who runs the football the best between these two 5A1 teams? And you can't win a district championship if you don't win this game. I guess you could, but it goes a long ways in a home playoff game as well. So we got Hunter Shepard going with Newcastle. That's a homer pick. Grant, you got to call Hunter a homer because he's picking Newcastle. That's one of his teams. Grant says this game might be 60-57. Yeah, exactly. Tony says Racers race ahead of MacArthur. I like it. Grant says give me MacArthur as much as it pains me. Dallas goes with Lott and Mac. Tony says those lines for the games look good on there. Thank you, Tony. Tony helped us with those numbers. Newcastle, 3.5-point favored. Productions goes with Mac. Hunter, how is my pick a homer pick? Well, you follow Newcastle. You got a Newcastle jersey. Hunter, you wore a Newcastle jersey last week.
That's
You
right.
did.
That's a homer pick.
That's a homer pick.
True.
But it's okay, Hunter. That's who
We
he
love
thinks
you,
going to
Hunter.
win.
We love you.
That's just what that's what Grant has done to us.
And not only that, people all over the state love Hunter, so they give him swag.
That's true.
It's true.
Sarah says I'll take one of those coffee mugs.
Sarah, you'll get nothing to like it.
It's my wife. Don't talk to her.
Sarah, you can have whatever you want.
All right. Ronnie, are you up first?
I think so. Am I up?
Yeah, I think I had to pick the last game first. Yeah.
Man, I think this might be the biggest pick'em game we have on the list.
Yeah,
you can argue this is the toughest game to pick.
This is this is a tough one.
Yeah.
I think number 2 might be the toughest.
I don't know why. I always go back to Lawton Mack. I have before, and they've burned me, but they got some studs, man. They got studs on their field. So I'll go with Mack this week.
It's a good pick, Ronnie.
He set me up.
My challenge is I don't trust Mac. I want to clarify what I'm saying here.
I'm with you.
They have talent everywhere. I want to see them put it together in a tough game. I want to see them play together for 4 quarters in a tough game. You know, that's what I haven't seen yet out of this Lawton Mac team. Love the kids on that team. Athletic is all get out.
Yeah.
I mean, incredibly good. But I'm going to pick Newcastle. I mean, listen, complete pick 'em game. Mac could definitely.
It's at home.
Yeah, Mac could win this game easily. But I just have a gut feeling that Newcastle's going to hold it together. And I think in a tough ball game, at least historically, we've seen these Lawton Mac kids not fall apart, but just not
get over the hump.
Not get over the hump.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Phil goes with Newcastle. Leslie also goes with Newcastle, and Tony calls Hunter the original swag collector.
Come on now.
Hit me on your notebook.
All right,
Leslie.
I will go with Lawton MacArthur as well. I have him just ahead of Newcastle in my top 10 rankings. I've watched both of them. I think Lawton Mag just has a little bit more going on the road. Would not be surprised with the Newcastle victory, but I think MacArthur is a team.
I think on paper, there's no doubt MacArthur's a more talented team.
A couple of Division I kids on the team.
There's no doubt. But I just, I got to see him do it in a big game.
All right. Game number 5. Let's go some 4A4 football. We got a couple of 4A4 matchups. Salisal 6-1, 4-0 in district play. Poto 6-1, 3-1 in district play. Salisal lost to Pryor 45-22 and have won 6 straight, including a 40-30 victory over Broken Bow. That's a great victory. They have Ada in week 10. That's going to be a big time matchup.
Good one.
Poto has started off 4-0, lost to Ada for a 4-0, 49-35. They got Broken Bow in week 10. Poto has won 10 of the last 12. Salisal, though, won it last year, 14-7. Of course, Poto's got a first-year head football coach in Jake Hayes. It really changed offensive philosophies with there. And Poto does really, really well. They're only going to get better and better as the years go by for Jake Hayes. But this is a big-time matchup. Salisal, with that tough game at the beginning of the year with Pryor, again, has won 6 in a row. And, Phil, are you up first?
I am. Okay. First of all, I got to say this. The Black Diamonds, about as cool as it gets. About as cool as it gets. No JKs, like JKs, very good football coach. But I think they're still getting there. Now, 6-1, doing great things.
Tony says he's going with Poto. Come on, Phil. Come on over on the island with
I'm
you.
on a bubble, bud. I'm on a bubble.
Do it, Phil.
You know what? Give me Salisal. I think.
You know what?
I do. I think they're going to get. It's going to be a great ball game, but I just think Salisal is going to get it done in the end.
I think this is Salisal's district, and I think Salisal is a team that we always talk Tuttle, Elgin, but we'll find out here in a couple of weeks with Salisal and Ada. But Salisal is a team that is capable that maybe don't are talking about as much. I think got a lot of respect as the weeks go on, but I'm going Salisal as well to win this ball game.
Got the fighting Cody Thompsons and the fighting Mike Evans over there in Salisal.
Yes. James goes with Salisal. Bailey goes with Salisal. She says they're a very solid team. I believe they're going to win the district. Very well could.
I like Salisal. And as a matter of fact, I think they're going to win by at least 10 points.
Oh, wow.
Give me Salisal.
Okay, come on, Ronnie.
And now Poto is a tough place to play, too, because that place will be jam-packed of people over there at that football stadium. It's a nice stadium with the turf there. It will be a packed house.
It'll be good. It'll be a great atmosphere.
That's
good atmosphere. Yeah,
big time for a football. I don't care what district it is. That's going to be a lot of fun. Dallas adds the Salisal Pryor game was closer than the score showed. Okay. Thank you, Dallas. Good to know. All right, game number 4. By the way, I think everybody went with Sallisaw except for Tony. Productions.
Sucked me in.
Yep, everybody. Tony's the only one who went with Poto. Even Grant went with Sallisaw.
Wow. Smart man.
Game number 4, the Bixby Spartans off a 92-0 victory, 7-0, 4-0 in district play. OSU was scheduled to play Bixby, backed out. Mustang, 5-2 on the year, 3-1 in district play. Mustang trying to force a 4-way tie for first place. I'm trying really hard here.
I know
guys.
you are.
Can we just go? Can we just go?
I'm
We
digging
can
deep
save
here.
some time on that.
Carson Kirby, he's the quarterback for Bixby. 1,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 1 interception. Quarterback the other side on the sideline, Jaden O'Neal. He's committed to Florida State. 642 yards, 7 touchdowns in the last 2 games. That's good.
Pretty good.
Numbers. Bixby won this one last year, 64-35. The quarterback, Kirby, 300 yards and 5 touchdowns. Mustang has great skill players, as does Mustang.
Bixby.
I mean, as Bixby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mustang doesn't have the offensive and defense line as Bixby does, so we'll see if that's the deciding factor.
You're up, Chris.
I'll take Bixby.
Yeah, Bixby. Ronnie?
Well, honestly, I'm intrigued in this game because, again, I love quarterback play. And, again, like last time we talked about Jaden O'Neal, can he show out against Jinx? He did. He played an excellent game against Jinx. Lost the game, so I want to see how he does against Bixby. Bixby's going to win by 30, 40 points, but I want to see how Jaden O'Neal does.
Look at Tony.
Oh yeah, no, Tony loves that island. Tony is not afraid to be out on a limb by himself.
love it.
There is no doubt. Who'd you go with, Ronnie?
Bixby.
Don't even ask me dumb questions like that. All right. Is he Tony? That's Phil's job to make those kind of picks. All right.
He says he's
stay in your lane.
He says he's channeling my inner Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony's going Mustang. All right, game number 3. Oh man, this is going to be big time. Someone told me earlier, is this a Thursday or Friday game? Brittany, welcome to the show. She says Bixby. Brittany out there, too. Mustang based on the spread, so taking the points there. Good job, Kelly. Bixby should be a top 10 game. We know who's going to win. I know, I agree, but it's the best. That's what I talked about earlier.
You can't ignore them just because they're dominant.
Yeah.
You can't,
That's the bad thing about being so good. You don't, I know, but it wouldn't be a true top 10. Okay, here we go. Someone let me know, is this game on Thursday or Friday?
It's Friday.
Okay.
We got confirmation of that earlier.
I thought that's what it said earlier. I really, really want to see this game. Okay, here we go. Collinsville, you see the records on the screen. 6-1, 3-1 for Collinsville prior. 7-0, 4-0 in district play. We have to say this out loud because we have people who listen to our podcast. This is a 5A4 district matchup. Pryor won this game last year 37-36. With 9 seconds left, a touchdown and an extra point, Collinsville had won 12 straight before that matchup last year. Collinsville only lost came to Dale City, and they had a chance to win it with a field goal at the end. Quarterback Braden Ward, we talked about a little bit earlier for the Pryor Tigers, is a 3-year starter, 1,900 passing yards, 27 touchdowns. Last year against Collinsville, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns in that victory. Collinsville's got a great quarterback as well, and Carter Vaughn, 364 yards and 5 touchdowns in the victory over Tahlequah. And they beat Claremore last week 24-0, very convincing win in that one. Scott Rigby, the great running back for Collinsville, did not play last week. I think he's expected to be back this week. So I think the important thing for Collinsville is time of possession, ball control. Much like Guthrie, to control the line of scrimmage and keep a good quarterback on the sideline, that's your best chance. Collinsville came down to a field goal, as I mentioned, with Dale City. 2 seed on this, if you finish number 2 in this district, might not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because, Dale City won the district and had to go to Carl Urban to semi.
We saw last year in 5A with Guthrie.
Stay on that other side, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Collinsville at Pryor. This will be fun. Brittany says, Pryor, still sad they beat us in softball, though. Yep. Brittany's talking about Pryor beating Guthrie in the first round. Z-Money, Pryor averages 53 a game and allows 12 a game. I would be shocked if they scored 53 this week. Should be a great game, Kenny says. I agree. He's going to take Collinsville. Leslie goes Pryor. Stay Solid goes Collinsville. Productions goes with Pryor by $1 billion.
Oh, wow.
Billion.
Very confident.
T-Fred Pryor.
We'll say he's from Pryor.
Dustin goes with Pryor. Tony, Cardinals fly high at the creek. James goes with Pryor. And Grant Oliver goes Pryor by 14. Laminga helps us from what I hear. Collinsville declined to play Thursday. With that being said, Pryor. So the game is Pryor. Thank you, Dallas. Kelly goes with Pryor.
Stay solid, Chiefs. Is that Dallas's burner?
Productions from Marlowe. Okay.
Oh, from Marlowe. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Marlowe. Nice.
Love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great game last night.
Hunter Shepard's going Pryor.
Who's up?
Me.
Well, hurry up.
Okay.
Because this is game 8, right?
Yes.
Then you get 9, then Chris gets 10.
That's right.
Collinsville now almost beat Dale City. Dale City, who you thought was going to go 14-0 and win a state championship.
I didn't say 14-0. I said win a state championship.
That's right.
You said 14-0.
I did not say 14-0.
Go ahead and rerun this.
It's okay.
Anyway, so Dale City is a really, really good team.
Yes.
Barely lost to him. So I think this is going to be a good game, closer than what whoever said is a billion. So give me Pryor, but I think it's going to be a good game. I think it'll be a good game, Phil.
I think it will be a good ball game. I think Pryor wins for all the reasons. You know, we talked about that quarterback being the biggest one. I mean, he can sling it. So, not what we don't know is Collinsville the kind of defense that will push those big linemen up front, and they get deep into deep waters in the fourth quarter. And does that catch up with them, right? But I think Pryor wins the ball game.
I see a way for Collinsville.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Yeah,
I definitely see a way. Defenses usually show up late in the season, especially in the playoff time. But I will have to go with Pryor, and I so hope this is a great ball game. I really, really hope it is. I'm looking forward to watching the replay on this one. I just think Braden Ward, the quarterback for Pryor, does a really, really good job. He gets rid of the football quickly. He can tuck it. He can run it. And so I think this will be a fantastic ball game. I would not be stunned to see Collinsville win this one, but I'm going with Pryor.
Yeah.
Z Money says Pryor has a D lineman named Big Mac who weighs 340, squats 675, and runs a 5.540 dash. And he says, I'm not playing.
Well, I mean,
that's what we talked about earlier.
Squats 6. I mean,
give me Pryor by 300.
No, leave 60 75 racks. Somebody will need to warm up. I mean, just leave them racked.
The only thing, Pryor has to play both ways a lot with a lot of other players. So.
Yeah, no, that is a factor. I mean, but Pryor's,
Yeah, and Z Money says he plays both ways. Yeah.
We talked about that.
I saw 3 players I go offensively and defensive line. So 66 being the other.
He must be one of them you saw that said looked really good.
Yes. He sticks out. He definitely sticks out. All right,
Big Mac.
Game number 2, 4A4. Here we go again. The Ada Cougars, 7-0, 4-0 in district play. Number 3 team, solid for the last couple of years behind Elgin and Tuttle. Broken Bow, team on the rise, 6-1, 3-1 in district play. 8 victories this year. Durant, Ardmore, McAllister, Poto. They got Salisal in week number 10. Broken Bow victories this year. McAllister and Durant. Broken Bow lost this one earlier to Salisal in the season. Ada, Carson Richardson, he's a physical runner, 227 yards, 3 touchdowns in the victory over Hilldale. Broken Bow needs a victory to stay within the district, winning a shot after that loss to Salisal. Now, Graydon Howell is a guy that probably a lot of people aren't talking about, might be one of the top quarterbacks. He's a D1 kid. Schools like Miami, Tulsa, Oklahoma State have offered him, among others. Ada has won 3 straight in this series, 9-3 overall. This is a rematch of the 1988 state championship.
Great game.
Ada won it 35-6.
Great game.
How old were you?
4. If my birthday came.
Let's see here.
It's me.
Okay, I'm going to get some of these comments here real quick so I don't lose my track here. Okay. Dallas Ada, Grant Ada by 5. Are you thinking 17-12, Grant?
Yeah, specific.
Z-Money, Broken Bow, Kenny, Broken Bow, Freddie, Broken Bow, Productions, Ada.
Split.
James goes with Broken Bow. Boy, you can't get opposite directions for James with Broken Bow on the other side of the state. Laminga, this one's tough. I'll go with Broken Bow with the quarterback. Leslie goes Ada. Tony says Cougs can't win in McCurtain County. Let the banjos play. He's got them all tonight. Tony's rocking it tonight.
That's awesome.
And Grant's going 20-15. Some missed extra points.
Would Hunter go?
Hunter with Broken Bow.
Broken Bow. What's Ada's best win?
Ada's best victory: Durant, Ardmore, McAllister, Poto.
So Poto's her best win, or McAllister.
You didn't study the list before this?
Broken Bow lost to Sallisaw.
Yes.
And that was a good game, wasn't it? If I recall.
Phil's really putting some thought into this.
Well,
week.
I am because
Should have done it yesterday when you sent the list.
You might finish third.
I was taking care of my wife.
Now we're going to start telling truth.
This is true.
I know it is.
This is true. Man, I want to pick Broken Bow, Chris.
You should. That'd be a good pick.
Already got your team selected for you, Phil. So
Put it up there.
no, I got to hear it.
I'm going to take Broken Bow. Oh, he had to change it.
No, I didn't. I had to make sure I got on the right one.
Okay. Did you have Broken Bow up there for me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's tough, guys.
It's tough.
It's tough. It's on the road, and this is one of the toughest ones. I just got to do it. I just got to go. I got to go with the Ada Cougars.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised by any means on here.
It's a tough. The last two have been tough.
It's so tough. I'll stop.
Yeah, tough.
This is a tough game. It's a pick'em game.
Yeah. This is where you shine.
This is where I shine,
Yeah,
guys.
it is.
But this is going to be such a close game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go off of
you're gonna go
Tony's
tie?
pick because his pick's been so bad tonight. Pick Mustang over Bixby.
Yeah.
So he's got to be wrong about this. Give
What
me
did he
Ada.
pick?
Give me
He
Ada.
picked Broken Bow?
He did pick Broken
Can
Bow.
I change my
Give me
pick?
Ada.
Too late. It's on the screen.
late.
It's on the screen.
Okay. All
Give
right.
me Ada.
What a matchup.
That's a great
What
matchup.
a
Great Look at
matchup.
that. Look at that. Look at the Chief, man.
Chief Phillips.
All right.
I'm surprised you guys didn't pick Broken Bow.
Game number one inside
Chickasaw
the
Nation's
state of
down to
Oklahoma.
headquarters in Ada.
It is 6A2 Division 1. Pump City Pirates. Can they do it again? Taking on the Stillwater Pioneers 6-1, 4-0 in district play. District lead on the line. Beat Choctaw at home last week. Did Pump City. Stillwater. Stillwater's won this game last year 28-7. Peyton Campbell, 4 interceptions. He had 6 in 2024. Only 2 teams with 0 losses in this district. Something's got to change. Winner of this game is in the driver's seat for a district championship. Jaden Adams, state champion wrestler as a freshman. He's also a great running back.
4-timer.
121 yards per game. Pump City defense is pretty darn good. They got a senior linebacker in Dejon Alkerson Jr. He's headed to Kansas State, committed to Kansas State anyway. And they also have a great defensive lineman in Tripp Alexander. Pump City's 6-game winning streak. Started the season off with a loss to UConn, 6-1 UConn. This is the best start for Pump City since 2017. A win would be their best start since 2007. Quarterback for the Pump City Pirates is Mr. Turnbull. Him and a teammate transferred from Millwood to Pump City has really made a big difference for Coach Willis Alexander. He's a very successful coach at Millwood, now at Pump City High School. Turnbull, mentioned him. They run the RPO, do a very good job with that.
He's a heck of an athlete.
He's led Millwood to 3 straight 2A state championship games, finals, if you will. Pump City's last victory against Stillwater, way back when Phil was in the heyday of 1985. Oh. This is the 10th meeting between these two schools. 8-1, Pump City with the lead there. And that is what I have in this ball game.
You're up, buddy.
I am up. Tony Wilson says they will transfer back to the Wood for basketball.
Could be.
We've seen it before. Not necessarily that school, but we've seen that before. So due to time purposes, I think everybody in 6A2 is chasing the Stillwater Pioneers. Pump City, very, very athletic. Lost one of the best players to Mustang in the transfer portal, or moved in, whatever he did. I'm going to go Stillwater. Tony's going Pump City since Stillwater is the clear 6A2 favorite, of course. Productions, our friend from Marlowe, goes with Stillwater. Mother goes Stillwater.
His mother also
makes sense. Yeah. James goes with Stilly. I like that, Stilly. It's homecoming weekend in Stilly.
Uh-oh.
Hunter Shepard goes with Stillwater. Pump City by 1, says Freddie Jones.
A lot of distractions for homecoming.
Well, I mean, OSU's homecoming.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Kenny Gillespie, Leslie, Dallas all go with Stillwater. Dallas goes with Stillwater. Grant goes Stillwater by 17. T-Fred Stillwater, Z-Money Stillwater, Laminga Stilly. Those are the ones that have come in so far.
Go ahead, little buddy.
Stillwater.
Stillwater.
Got to see Putnam City do it. Got to see it. Kind of like Phil said earlier about Malk.
Well, they did against Choctaw.
Stillwater.
Well, we don't know what happened if they just would have handled the extra point snap.
Stillwater.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I bet that stings. So,
yeah.
All right. Those are the top 10 games of the week. Thank you so much for your participation. A big thank you once again to Doug Nelson and Lincoln Christian. Phil, thank you. With the great hats and shirts, big time. Again, that was sponsored by K2gyms.com. Visit them. I promise you, if you're in the Tulsa area, they do a great job. Find them as well on the social medias. So big thank you to Lincoln Christian and Doug Nelson. And a big thank you to Carl Albert High School head coach and athletic director Mike Dunn for the Carl Albert helmet, the hats, and the shirts, and the bag. You guys did a great job. And
thank you.
If you'd like to have your school represented here on the desk, we're glad to open your box and put it up here as well as we celebrate all Oklahoma high school football teams on this show. We live in the town here, but we're all about being fans of high school football here in the great state of Oklahoma. It's what it's all about. So if you want your swag on here on the desk, give us an email. highschoolhuddle@gmail.com. We'll get you some information for us.
Or send us information.
Or on social media. And if you don't, also send us information. If your quarterback has a great job, great game, give us that information. We would love to have it. So best of luck to your football team. Safe travels to everybody on Thursday and Friday across the state. And it's going to be a fun week 8. Getting close to the regular season.
Good.
So thank you guys so much. Have a great week 8 of the football season, and we'll talk to you next week here on the High School Huddle presented by Red River Roofing.
Oh, shit. You see the most live we've done it to? 62. 62? That doesn't count baseball. No, and hey, you're right. TikTok.